Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Ow! Hey. Oh, excuse me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, and my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers. What's your tea, darlings? It's another glorious day, and I know you got all of your crumpets together, my darlings, because it's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea with Big Meat. What's happening, babies? Well, darlings, I'm trying to get myself together. I've been sitting up here. Oh, I got a drink right here. I wasn't trying to do alcohol, but I got to have some form of libation right next to me, right? So having said all that, yes, babies, yes. It is one of those days, darling. It's one of those days. And before we go any further, I don't know if he's going to come in here today. However, one of our associates, and podcasters and television hosts, he has his own platform, Mr. Stan Mason, honey. Today is his birthday. So we want to give our extensive happy birthday shout outs to Stan. And I don't have the little do-wah-diddy together for him. I was trying to put a little video together, but I can't get the damn thing to do right. So happy birthday to Stan Mason. And I've got to shout out to my little big sister, honey, Miss Stephanie Mills, honey, her son, Farad. Today is also his birthday. So Farad is turning 20 years old. So Stephanie Mills is now the mother of a 20-year-old son, honey. And I am just so tickled to death because, child, it is what it is, honey. And I just sent her a message. I was like, girl, you ain't got no baby no more, honey. He's a young man, and carrying on. So there is that. Stan wanted me to ask her to sing happy birthday for him. And today is her son's birthday. She has not gotten back with me yet on that request. However, I'm hoping that she does. However, that's my little big sister. So if it doesn't happen, we have the attempt. Now, she did type it out, honey. I wish you a very happy birthday. And I sent that over to him. But, he wants her to sing. So we will see if she's able to grant that request. So having said all that, happy birthday. Oh, wait a minute. And there's one more birthday I got to shout out. This here is to my sister back home in Detroit, Miss Christina Divinity, aka Christopher Thompson, Christopher Deshaun Thompson, honey. Okay, that's a if anybody, honey. Okay, all of us, up in face and carrying on. I'm Samantha Stevens. I got my sister, Serena. My Serena is in Toledo, Ohio. That's my sister David. But child, I had never given her a name if I was gonna put her in the Bewitched crew or whatever. But she would have to be one of them bitches, honey, who was just shady as fuck. Okay. Because Miss Christina, she was up in FaceTime. She's one of them grand divas, honey. Okay, Christina Divinity, honey, is one of them grand girls, honey. Okay, everything is just so fabulous and grand and this and that. But honey, so I might have to give her the name like Enchantra or something like that, honey, because I'm telling you, just yeah. So having said all of that, what's going on, loves? This is going to be one of those particular kinds of shows because I'm going to take a conversation that I saw my sister Helena Hologram was on her show. No. Wait a minute. Let me back up. That was Derek's show. It was the remix. And I'm going to take a conversation, but I'm going to flip the coin on it and do a different spin, okay, on a conversation that she was having today, because I believe that it goes a little further. And research department, I'm gonna need you guys because I was trying to get into it, but trying to put together some stuff that I'm putting up here today, I overbooked myself. Get me the story on Miss Brown, honey, Jessica Brown, and her GoFundMe page being up under investigation. Okay, they are going to, and they got this GoFundMe page. And for those of you who don't know her by name, Jessica Brown, that's Miss Gorilla Glue Girl. Okay, and I wanted to start giving her her name versus calling her Gorilla Glue, because now things have gotten serious, and I need to look at this, because what I want to do is I want to scrutinize this particular case, because what has it under investigation? And here's my thing. For anybody who put the damn thing together, number one, GoFundMe let it go. Okay, they approved it. And then number two, people knew who the fuck she was. So why y'all send y'all money there? That's what's getting me. Y'all knew who she was. Y'all done called her all kinds of stupid. Y'all done called her all kinds of this, that, and the other. Hell, did y'all see the Saturday Night Live spoof? Did y'all see the Saturday Night Live spoof? I thought that bitch was hilarious. I was up in here, baby. I was rolling. I was on this motherfucking couch, child. You would have swore that I was one of those. You know how you drop a battery and it just rolls off the. You'd have swore I was a AAA battery or something, rolling on the floor, child. How? Because that was so damn funny to me. But y'all know how Saturday Night Live is. Sometimes the jokes don't, the jokes may be too soon, or the audience may not. Baby, they landed, and I was cackling my ass off. But we got all that. But now this thing is under investigation. So I got to read the whole story as to why it's up under investigation. Because on the surface, I'm looking at it like this. Y'all who sent y'all money, y'all, that bitch done sit up there and got a year's salary, honey. Most folks don't even make $40,000 in a year, or however it was. I know it, at last kind of got, I heard it had got to $40,000 or close to it. Folks don't even make that in a year. But y'all sent that much money to her out of sympathy, out of whatever, because she sat up there and glued her hair together. But now it's up under investigation. Why? Why now? Huh? Because apparently, if y'all gave her the money, y'all gave it to her for whatever, to do whatever she gonna do with it, right? Y'all did that. Y'all did that, knowing what the fuck it was for. Now, she done found a doctor. She done made headlines and carrying on and this, that, and the third. If anybody should pay for anything, that should have been Gorilla Glue. Because you know why? Because just like James Rice Chanel did with Patty Pies and went on the children and told, oh, Patty, with these damn pies. And everybody went out to buy these fucking pies and made Patty, or at least Walmart, that $2 million worth of pie sales. Okay, this is what she just did with this damn Gorilla Glue. Okay, this thing that went everywhere. And one of the things that we know for certain is that shit works. Because they just said she done documented her in her head trying to wash it out. And she done been a month done went by and she couldn't get her hair unglued. So we know that goddamn Gorilla Glue works. And then now the fool that came behind her and glued the damn cup to his face and had to go to the emergency room. Now, what happened there? Because he didn't have to go get special treatment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So what happened with them to where they got that off rather quickly and carried on? So there are the conspiracy theories out there that's like, what is the coincidence that the doctor that you go to just happens to be a chemist and just happen to know what the hell to do to this, and this? You know what I'm saying? So now what's up? You know, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? So there's a conspiracy theory on that. My whole thing is this. The dude, I don't think he's his nationality, he's from the mother country, I believe. Okay. Black man, but I think he's like a real African black, African American and things. But whatever the case is, he's a chemist and said, okay, I will help you. Then I flew her out here, this, that, and the other. It done created this whole big old media spectacle. But for y'all, those of y'all who gave her this money, y'all did that. So what y'all under investigation for? TC, what you saying? Wait a minute. She even have a video out partying in Vegas, looking damn good. Not that I care, but I heard she did the glue thingy on purpose. Well, she said that. Okay, she said that. She said that, she grabbed it on purpose because she was out of hairspray. That was the whole thing. She did it because she was out of hairspray and she saw it and she was going to, doing this, that, and the other, like thinking, when this first broke, I'm sitting up here saying, I'm thinking that she did that, thinking it was going to be like other glue. You get some acetone or whatever, and it's going to come right out. Because, crazy glue bombs like that. But with crazy glue, you get some acid, you could take it to acetone. You could take it off your hands and stuff. Because when the crazy glue first came out, my mother was using it and had glued her hands together, child, because, it had dripped and it was the funniest thing. But, she couldn't move her hands. She had glue. And so she had to get some fingernail polish removed because they had all that acetone in it. And that's how she was able to unstick herself. But I'm hoping that that's what it was, But somebody said, and I don't know if this is true, that Gorilla Glue has a hair formula or something like that, or some derivative that's supposedly not that strong. Because everybody said, well, bitch, that particular spray glue that you got came from a hardware store. Now, here's my thing. Why would the Gorilla Glue in your damn bathroom in the first place? Bitch, how did you go from, I'm in the bathroom, reaching for the hairspray, but you reach for the Gorilla Glue? Or in your bedroom, or however that is. So we know it was done on purpose. My thing is, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But all that aside, it was done, this, that, and the other. You claim you couldn't get this shit out after a month. You can't do this, it won't unfreeze your head, and et cetera, et cetera. So, all right. So now what? Okay, now what? You got it out. All right. You claim that you're going to take this money, $20,000 of it, and donate it to charity. But wait a minute. I heard it was $40,000 that she got, but somebody said that she got $24,000. However much she got, y'all sit up there and sent y'all damn money to that girl. So now what? I got to find out exactly what is the investigation. Okay. So yeah, that did was that. Wait a minute, let me go to the comments. Let me come back up. I started in the middle because Tracy, I saw yours. I'm gonna start at the top when you first said hello. Okay, big star. What's up? Okay. Hey there, miss you. Is that my grandbaby? Grandbaby, I keep supposed to be calling you, and I tried to call you once, and I didn't get an answer, and then I got distracted, honey. I do owe you a phone call. Okay. Yes, the birthday boy. Okay, yeah, for old Stan Mason. Oh, yes, honey. He would lose his mind. I know. Okay, happy to all that's celebrating. Okay, exactly. Okay. Okay, everybody, hey, Rod. Okay, the Nighthawk signal just went out. Gorilla Glue girl judge, she about to go to jail. What? Hello, okay, Cupcake is in the building. Okay, okay, right. That was the one I read earlier. She even has a video. Okay. Now you got everybody doing Gorilla Glue challenges. Okay, now here's the thing. Now you know I have no sympathy on this at all. Not on her, not on these other fools that came behind her. Now it's one thing to sit down there and call her the fool and to blast her carrying on, you know. But everybody who came behind her for this bullshit, child bad. I, I give two cents less than a good fuck about that. You understand me? No, I have no words. None. Okay. For all we know, he could have set the whole thing up. Now that's part of the conspiracy theory. Well, the chemist, that's part of the conspiracy theory. Uh-huh. Can't wait for the look in the mirror segment, Lord. Okay. Okay, that's coming. Okay, but me, ain't no way in hell anybody put Gorilla Glue in your hair. You can't even get that at the wig store. I know. I know. I know. And that's what I was we know she did it on purpose. Okay. And hell, when she went on the video and said, I did it and I put the glue in my hand and blah blah blah. We know she did it on purpose. Okay. What you say? Now she looked like a gorilla. Honey, she was looking like a drag queen. Cause did y'all see the before and after? Her before look, and then when she came after, I was like, bitch, I thought when I first saw her look, I thought she was a queen. Okay? Because she got on top and bottom lashes. And if they're not bottom lashes, she got on she not mascara her lashes to where her lashes are looking that way. She got all this glitter, she got all the, her lips and her face was beat. But bitch, I thought she was a drag queen. I was like, oh, wait. Okay, hold up. And not trans woman. Notice I said drag queen, not trans woman. So I'm like, okay, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is biological girl. Wait a minute, hold up. And then I'm like, wow, okay. So we went there. And being a performer myself, I know how folks for the price of beauty would do some stupid shit. Okay, we would do stupid shit. I have, y'all know y'all famous for the duct taping your stomach so that because you don't have a waist stitcher, so you tape your stomach down and all that kind of shit. You got to get cut out of it because sometimes you put the damn thing on too much, or you got a corset and attack the corset too tight and your ass can't breathe. I know people who glue earrings on. They take crazy glue and glue the earrings onto their ears, and they have pierced ears, so the glue is getting all into the hole. I know folks like that. And instead, what you do, they peel it off. They rip that shit off their ear. Okay? I know folks that do all that. So because of that, I know for the price of beauty and the cost of beauty, yeah, everybody like, well, beauty hurts. Well, bitch, okay. But what you have done for the makers of Gorilla Glue, this whole free advertisement, even us, everybody who's reported on it, we keep saying Gorilla Glue, and honey, they ain't got to pay for advertisement ever. Okay, ever. Because all of this have given them so much publicity, child. It's ridiculous. And like I said, I know the one thing that all of us know is that shit works. Okay, is that it works. So that's the key. So now I researched. Y'all got that information about why they're saying they are investigating her. Let's see. The word as to why you should use it on your hair is the name of the project. Why you shouldn't use a glue, water, food. Okay, exactly. The single word as to why not. Okay, you had to correct it. Okay, right. Hey, Miss Red. I got a challenge, a 7-day challenge. Okay, what is it? Okay. Hey, cuz, I'm so irritated when people use the Gorilla Glue for stupid reasons. I use it for crafting, and it did what it was supposed to do. But you know what? That's what I'm saying. See, Gorilla Glue. Now I'm gonna tell you something, because for those of us who are most of us who are drag queens and performers that carry on, when you make your jewelry and stuff, we got to get creative because I'm a big ass man, honey. I can't go out and buy jewelry, regular jewelry or whatever. Plus, it's drag. It's supposed to be bigger than life because I'm on stage. So we'll take like y'all know some canned greens, the big old can of greens or whatever. Not the real big one. Although if I want to make a crown, I would. But y'all know, the $1.79 can, not the, we'll cut the holes, we cut the can on both sides, you know, cover it with some aluminum foil. Take that, you get some rhinestones, honey, some of them little, little rock. Sometimes we get rocks, from the little dollar store or whatever, little cut glass, or you go get some real rhinestones or whatever, and you sit down there. Now, we used to use E6000, okay? Now, you talking about Gorilla Glue. Y'all sit up there and stone the can, honey, and put that bitch on. I got an instant bracelet or whatever the case may be. That there was what we were using it for. It was craft, woodwork and carrying on, honey. That particular glue is for all that kind of stuff. Hell, when Crazy Glue first came out, they said, hell, they said you could. You could use it on all this, that, and the other. Remember when they said all that? So yes, honey, that's what the tea was. Hold on, because I'm not gonna take that because I'm gonna have my co-host in here to help me. But that's what that was. So if it's made to stick to fucking metal and steel and rubber, okay, they done put that on cars, girl. Cars can burn heat. They hold heat, bitch. If the glue is strong enough to withstand the heat of a car, what the hell do you think it's gonna do to this flesh and your hair follicles? Okay, but apparently, it was she was dumb, stupid, and all those other kinds of things, and okay, so I can't believe she was in her 40s and worked at a daycare center. Keep her away from glue and kids. Oh, is she 40 for real? Girl, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that shit. That girl, she can't be 40. She cannot be in her 40 nothings. Okay, girl, bye. Don't even. Hey, Israel, what's going on, baby? No disrespect to the queens and queens, but let a straight man handle this. Okay, well, hell, apparently so. Okay, somebody agreed with you, cuz. Okay, you process it. Okay, if my dumb straight male self knows not to put Gorilla Glue on my body, and then he zipped his lips. Shut up, fool. Hey, Helena is in the room. Okay, now her stupidity is changing one of my uses for the tape for a while. Stop it. Stop. Yes, works in a daycare center and over a cheer team. Yes, sir. Get out of here. Yeah, she's 40. I'm girl, I can't. I cannot. 7 days, no hate, no hater challenge. Do not respond to or share hate or hater comments. Ghost them crickets. Crickets silent, they ask. Now that's a challenge right there. That's a challenge. How about that? But then how do we know it's a challenge, honey? Okay. How do we know if it's a challenge? Okay. Everybody trying to call me right now, honey. No, I'm on the air, child. Now, y'all know 9 o'clock is the hour. Okay, research department. According to Atlanta Black Star, Tessica Brown is now allowed to access the funds as the investigation has now been withdrawn by GoFundMe. Really? So they withdrew it. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait. I didn't read that right, I know. I got red. I just read over here in He in the Wings, but I just saw something. I did not read that right. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, okay. 2/23 to March 1st. Okay, so y'all, you want to start on Tuesday? Okay, so you going Tuesday to Tuesday, huh? Okay. Okay, what we got here? Because she said she was going to donate the money. Oh, is that why they let her have it? She never called a charity. Come on up in here, Red. And wait a minute, you ready? I mean, he may not be ready. I see him talking to somebody, but before I bring him in, I want to make sure he's ready to come on up in here. Okay, so here's where it is. Okay, I knew that was gonna be something, honey. Child, that well, that's the nasty. I can't let y'all hear that. This is the nasty stuff. I'm trying to reply. Everybody asking me, am I on the air? And etc. But nonetheless, okay, what you say? Donate to who? That's the $1,000 question. Exactly. No, that's the $20,000 question because her ass said she would donate $20,000. Okay, like this is a goddamn pyramid. Brown has announced that the funds will be donated between the Dr. Beings Restore Worldwide Foundation and 3 pet families in St. Bernard Parish. Is that the doctor that did her head? So she gonna wait. Okay, now see, here go conspiracy theory. Okay. Here's where this is. Now, see, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. The reason why I'm having a problem with this is because, see, now that's just up there and put this conspiracy theory right there to the test. Goddamn it! Did you set all this motherfucking shit up so that you could get some goddamn coin, doctor? Huh? Okay, here we go. Oh, love the Dishy T jersey, darling. I need a pink one. Actually, it looks like it's blue. At least in my camera, it looks like it's blue. But this is purple. Now, no, Dishy T colors are royal purple and sage green. So because they didn't have sage, they get the teal. So the numbers are in teal and the words are in teal. And then this is a purple jersey. So yeah, if y'all want one, see, these are special order. It takes a minute for these to get these back. So I'll let y'all know. If y'all want to order one, I'll get you one, honey. Okay, but I don't know about changing the color because I don't remember seeing a pink one. But you know, this is the pink and green. This is what they're gonna look like, and I'll put whatever you want on here. We'll get it. And this thing is gonna cost you like $75. Yeah, because they charge you a la carte. You got to pay for the shirt, then all the letters. Then yeah. Okay. What you say? That part. I want to see a receipt. Yes, that's correct. Yes, Being is the doctor. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. What was this? Okay, that's the link, honey. Okay, that's the link to the story. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a crock of shit to me. To me too. That don't sound right because he was supposedly had done it for her for free because it was his whole big to do and shit, right? Now you gonna donate a girl back? Kiss my ass twice. Okay, my inner Delarise about to come out. Yeah, it looks blue to me. Yeah, it looks blue on the camera, but it's purple. It's a deep royal purple, honey. Yeah. Now that's a smart prosecutor. They're gonna let them complete the transaction, then jail them both. Okay, how about that? Okay. Hey, Road, what's going on? Come on up in here, Red. Come on up in here. Come on up in here.
What's up?
Well, we got a number of things to cover. But I was sitting up here. I started off with little Miss Thing, honey, because it was saying that Miss Brown, Jessica Brown, honey, aka Gorilla Glue Girl.
Gorilla Glue, yeah.
Okay. She was under investigation. Her GoFundMe account was under investigation. I'm like, okay, well, for what? Because everybody who put the money up in there to get it to where it was, you know, they did that willingly. They knew what the fuck the GoFundMe was for because she said it there and said it.
Right.
So what was it under investigation for? But then the story is, according to Atlanta Black Star, is that GoFundMe have withdrawn the investigation and they let her have the money. Okay, but she's claiming that she's donating $20,000 of it to charity. But now they're saying the charity is to the goddamn doctor, Dr. O'Beam's Restore Worldwide. So basically, you use that to pay him to get your head together. Because he was supposed to be doing it for free, right? That was a whole big thing. Well, we found a doctor to do it. That became a news story. You said that became the savior of the day, oh doctor. So was this a publicity stunt to get you some fucking clients or what?
They should have donated her ass some bifocals so she could read the motherfucking label.
She read the label because she told everybody that she did it, honey. Oh, Lord. Okay. What's up? Yeah, I know. It's the camera, honey. Whatever this is, this purple is not coming across on the camera, but it's a royal purple. Okay, wait a minute. Plus, out of all the killers in the world, out of nowhere, Dr. Doolittle show up to get the glue out and save her scalp. I was born that night, but not last night. Say it, come on, TC. And say that shit right there, okay? They were stupid for donating money to her. There are people who set up accounts for individuals who had cancer and don't get nearly as much money as she did. Trust me, I know, because child, I was trying. Listen, I have seen folks set up GoFundMes and stuff to fund plays and this, that, and the other. I was sitting up there trying to get my play money. And the thing of it was, child, how much money did I end up making? I ended up making maybe what the goal, we were trying to set a goal for like 10,000, right? Because it was going to cost us that. And I think I may have made maybe $250 off of that shit. And then of course, you know, GoFundMe take a percentage. Okay, because you hosting the carrying out, they take a percentage. And I think it's like 2.5% or something like that. So yeah, okay. What you eating, bro? Is the question. She can read, she just can't comprehend what she reads. Oh, okay. Big red hilarious glasses. How about that? Okay, the children. Okay, the children. So now let's go here. Let's go here, because we could be on her all night. But I want to play something. Since we in the realm of stupidity. Since we are in the realm of stupidity, let me play y'all this clip before I get into some of the real topics tonight. Okay, because this
before you hit that button.
I
blew the whistle already. I'm tired, bro.
Ooh. Well, I got my black, honey. Okay. Now listen, I'm going to play this just because it came across my desk. Now I want y'all to pay attention to this video now, because just this, it's going to explain itself, okay?
Let's listen to this. This is a clip from the, what is it, the 700 Club still?
Yeah.
Yep. What's fascinating about this is because we're now having the opportunity to watch an ongoing television show where a guy who is really sort of off his nuts, but also horribly cynical, I think, in terms of raising money, is now also going full-on senile. And so this is a wonderful opportunity, a great cultural experiment, which you rarely get to see. What happens when a crazy person has access to such high production value as Pat Robertson?
This is Mary, who says, my Sunday school class was asked to give transportation for a man from a nursing home to Sunday services because, quote, his elderly father could not drive anymore. I drove him 20 plus times over several months. I found out 2 weeks ago he's dying of AIDS. I think those driving him should have been told his diagnosis in a private way. A few people in church knew. I did not. I feel deceived. What if we had had an accident? Did someone have a moral obligation to tell the drivers the truth? I haven't been back to church since I found out. I'm going somewhere else until I sort this out.
You know, I must confess, I don't know all the ramifications of infection with AIDS. I used to think it was transmitted by saliva and other things. Now they say it may be sexual contact. So,
Pause it. Now they say it may be sexual contact. I want to remind you that this clip is from 2013, not 1985. Continue.
What you want to say if you're driving an elderly man who's got AIDS, don't have sex with him. But that's a little too simplistic. I don't necessarily think you...
It's a little too simplistic. Continue.
Didn't get AIDS, so unless there's a cut or some bodily fluid transmission, I think you're not going to catch it. But it's a horrible thing, and I don't know what to say. There are laws now. I think the homosexual community has put these draconian laws on the books that prohibit people from discussing this particular affliction. You can tell.
Now, that's why, shortly after this clip, the police came and arrested Pat Robertson because of the
SWAT team.
Because the SWAT team came in, because the gays had made it, you're not allowed to talk about that thing.
Somebody got a heart attack, you can tell them they've got high blood pressure, but you can't tell anybody they've got AIDS. So I don't know, you see, you didn't catch anything, so keep going to church and praise the Lord. You got any thoughts on that one?
Well, you know, I think you were doing a good thing by transporting this man. I have known many people with AIDS and have never felt fearful, you know, of a scenario like this. I think even if you'd had a car accident.
You know what they do in San Francisco, some of the gay community, they want to get people, so if they've got the stuff, they'll have a ring, you shake hands, and the ring's got a little thing where you cut your finger.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, it's that kind of vicious stuff, which would be the equivalent of murder.
Yeah.
But anyhow, for that one,
Pause.
go back.
That when that woman who is his co-host says really, that is supposed to be code for we've got to cut this out in post, right?
This is the first time Right Wing Watch had a video taken off YouTube because of complaints from whatever the CBN network that they're infringing on their copyright. They've let every single video Right Wing Watch post go, but this one was taken down. I had to get this off a different site. This is not on YouTube anymore.
Interesting. So, how will we put it on YouTube?
We will find a way.
We find ways, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go back to the IMs.
That was so amazing the way she was just, she was like, really?
Really? Cut.
And we're back.
The gays.
Wait,
The gays.
got rings. And we go and scratch your finger on purpose because we got the stuff.
Who are the gays?
Right. Okay. Child, I am so outdone with all of this. Now, mind you, you heard them say that's from 2013. Okay. The reason why this has resurfaced is because Rush Limbaugh died. Okay. And, you know, over the years and stuff, Rush Limbaugh, you know, used to always celebrate when people died from AIDS and carrying on. He was very, oh my God, he was horrible. Okay. Absolutely horrible. And so now that vitriol has shown its face, and folks are saying that this has come up because of Rush Limbaugh's passing. Now, y'all know I did not talk about his passing and carrying on because this is going to sound harsh as hell, but I gave 2 cents less than a damn about his passing. Because it didn't mean anything to me. So for those of y'all who are y'all are conservatives and y'all live for him and carry on, because listen, I just read that Orlando, Florida, the governor of Florida, okay, has just let them take their flags and fly the flags half-mast for Rush. I said, what? So now his vitriol and his mellifluous voice, anti everything, and anything that was not conservative, honey, he hated, and he spoke with that kind of vitriol, and I never celebrated him. I didn't even entertain his bullshit. Okay, and so yeah, I like that. What you say? It's a non-factor. Okay, TC said, honey, I didn't speak on it because it's a non-factor. Okay, okay, it's a non-factor. Okay, it had nothing to do with anything that equates to me at all. But this particular piece, honey, with Pat Robertson, you know, I never watched the 700 Club at all, honey. I made sure that the Nielsen ratings got nothing from my house. Even when I thought that I fell asleep, bitch, if I woke up, honey, I turned immediately. He got nothing from here, okay? And it just seems as though this man is losing his goddamn mind. And the sad thing is that he is still on television. He's still, which means that they're paying for this somehow because he got followers. They are absolutely paying for this shit, for him to be on TV. So this is why.
He's still not passed. Okay. If you got the gays, then you got the straights.
Right.
And the in-betweens are the whats.
Well, you tell me.
The well-rounded? I don't know.
We're gonna call them. We're gonna call the draconian Christian children.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Because it looked like he got rid of everything else because he came up with his own nationality, the gays.
Right. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna ask me what I'm eating.
That's right. You want to help the population? Put a cracker in your mouth.
Well, as long as it's a Ritz, honey, or Graham, or a club. A club cracker.
I'll rig up to that.
Okay. But let's get into that. I didn't want to play that for y'all because of what's going on, okay? Now, let me go here because I'm playing videos and shit. Have y'all seen the trailer?
I know that.
Or the Aretha Franklin TV with ERRIVO, with Cynthia ERRIVO. Okay, there's a whole big thing and a whole big controversy because of Cynthia ERRIVO playing Aretha. Let me go here. I'm gonna play the trailer first. Let me play the trailer first.
I'm writing a new song. It's gonna hit you hard. I thought you were my man. It'll get under your skin, right down to the bone. But it's gonna be a whole new vibe that brings people together. I'm just a link in your chain.
Well, you only got 3 chords?
I will make them sound like $1 million. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain.
In recognition of all you've done, the people of the world hereby crown you Queen of Soul.
Make sure the world only sees the Aretha Franklin you want them to.
You're gonna remember her name, Aretha.
She's too young to go out there. You're treating me mean. Oh, you're treating me cruel.
It's easier for a woman to be the helpmate of a king than it is for a man to be the helpmate of a queen. Don't let that queen thing go to your head.
I'm gonna let that queen thing go wherever I want it to. Times are changing, and I want to keep changing with it. You got to disturb the peace when you can't get no peace.
This is what you were meant to do. You just got to flaunt your power.
There will never be another one like me.
All right. And we are back. So that's the trailer, right? Now, y'all do know this is on National Geographic, and it's going to be a 4-day event, you know, made for TV kind of thing, okay? But a lot of the children, or I'm going to say the poverty of the people children, you know, they had a problem with Cynthia playing Harriet Tubman. They had a problem now with her playing Aretha Franklin, okay? And there's a whole big to do about it. So I need to hear what y'all think about her doing this. But before y'all give me y'all opinion, let me play something, because I usually don't fuck with this girl, because I don't. Okay, I can't take her. I really can't take her, because she one of these power to the people children, honey, who gets on my nerves, just like all of them do. They'll have me. They got some good information, but damn it, they get so goddamn black for their own fucking good for me. Her, Umar, Tyreek, all of them, Lord Jamal, all the answers. They get to a point, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, you know, turn this into something, and they got no business going. However, let me give y'all Vicky Dillard and tell y'all what she said. Y'all listen to this.
Watch this. Watch this. It says that Jennifer Hudson again says, I'm just honored that she picked me to play her. Watch what Jennifer says. Watch what Jennifer says. She said, I mean, who can say that? And again, I would never have done it without her wishes. Why am I emphasizing that? Some folk have intentionally mischaracterized some of us that have objected to the likes of the Cynthia Erivo's playing such legendary and iconic Black heroes that are particular to the United States of America. Folk like Harriet Tubman and folk like Aretha Franklin. That's Cynthia. This Jennifer. We are not objecting simply because Cynthia Erivo is a British American. See, some of you like to say, well, we all black and the only thing that matters is that we black. No, baby. No, and some no. Now, it's interesting that Aretha Franklin's, one of the songs that she's known for is Respect, right? R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. We know that, right? We're precisely the notion of R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that whole idea of respect is exactly what Black folk in America, foundational Black Americans, Native Black Americans, descendants of American slaves, this is exactly what we're asking for is respect. What do you mean respect? Why is it that we need a British Black woman to play one of us when there's a whole lot of us here, number one? Number two, you know full well the historical racism that we've experienced being intentionally and strategically shut out in Hollywood and in arts and entertainment. Are y'all hearing me today? So my question to you is, from you traveling over from Britain, being a British actress, black actress, how do you feel comfortable knowing our history in this country, knowing that we need knowing that those roles should be ours anyway, and there's a lack of representation, there's lots of discrimination. We're trying to see, how do you even feel comfortable playing the role? How do you even feel comfortable butting in line like that? We barely have enough roles here in America. So what I'm trying to see is, how did you make it make sense in your own mind? But not just that. Not just that. Someone just asked, are foundational blacks portraying Black British? Let me help you understand something. Let me help you understand something with that little trick question. And it is a trick question. You may not think it's a trick question, but I'm saying it's a trick question because sometimes that's out there. Because they'll say, well, so-and-so played that African king. Let me help you understand something. The situation in America is unlike any other place on the planet. When we look at the longevity of our oppressive conditions and what you see happening right now with how America, the most powerful nation on the planet, the richest nation on the planet, is fulfilling prophecy, because she's labeled under a number of names in scripture. One of the names she's labeled as is Mystery Babylon, and Babylon the Great has fallen. Nobody, no country, nowhere is dealing with the type of unique oppression from the greatest white supremacist beast on the globe for nearly 500 years. And coming here to specifically take roles while we're in the face of fighting our open enemy. Watch this. Still on the battlefield. We didn't flee to no other country. We didn't abandon America. We still going head to head.
You're going to hit the bottom.
All right.
And baby, you're just going to.
We are back. The children. Now, here's what this is. Here's what this is. Because this particular clip, I mean, well, where this comes from, the whole thing is like an hour and a half long, okay? I couldn't take her for no whole fucking hour and a half. I just couldn't, okay? But where this comes from, we're probably like an hour into the show, and I end up fast forwarding it. I want to get the right part. Because this particular clip, I love what she's saying here. Okay? I love what she's saying. Now, wait a minute. What you say? Oh, boy, I can't. Listen, I know you've been telling me to watch her, and I've never said this because I'm already hip to Miss Vicky. I can't stand that heifer. I can't stand her. I can't stand her on a couple of different levels. It's not that what it is that as with everybody who are power to the people children to me, they have ideas and they'll get to a point where they got me. I'm like, okay, bitch, I'm right there with you. But then, like I say, then they want to teeter off on this whole little bullshit and put their own spin on it, and they're never objective. Okay, never objective for me. I don't listen to her. I can't get into Tyreek. I haven't even got through a whole Tyreek National show. Lord, I've interviewed Umar Johnson. I've interviewed him.
Oh, yeah.
Yvette Carnell, I can't.
I got a question for you, Meech.
I hope I got an answer for you.
If you walk through a door, looking at the door, you end up on the same side of the door as if you walk through the door with your back to it.
Right.
So if somebody from the other side opens the door for those type of things, they may be opening the door for us to do something over there versus it's vice versa. People have to open their minds to what's going on out here because, like I just mentioned this in my family, 100 people can go for one role. Only one person's going to get it.
Number one. Okay.
And they don't understand from this side of the fence how much goes into picking that person.
Here's where this is. Now, let me play this clip because, see, here's where we got some shade in the game. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wait a minute. I had another clip up here that oh, Demetrius, you didn't load it? Oh, god damn it. So you know what? My ass. I thought I had it in here. Anyway, there's a clip where Cynthia is talking. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna load this up because, see, right now, you know, one of Aretha's son came out and said that their family's all against the movie, blah 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 blah. They upset, et cetera, et cetera. However, probably to the people, children are saying, okay, this, that, another. That clip this particular section of the clip that Vicky just said, I'm down with her right there because I get where she at with that. I see exactly where she is with that. However, she got a point to a point. Okay. And where she throws where I'm going off the rail is this. The people who sit down there and write the particular places or cast, you know that as a film person. As a director, as a caster, you know, we cast shit and carried on. You know what it is when you have a certain person in mind for it. Or maybe they wrote it for her because of who she is. Okay? They like her working back then. I want to work with you. Okay? And all of that. So we have that particular thing going on. When we have that, considering that we have all this other stuff that's going on, okay? This is a major TV thing. This is a series. This is a such so and so, and this is where it is. Now, I don't mind the fact that she's doing the role because look at the mini films that we have that's out there where folks are doing the role or folks are you know, there's several versions of it because somebody took the role and somebody playing this, you know, this, that, and the other. Now, as far as I was concerned, let's take the Little Richard story. I like what Leon did with it. But hell, I felt that was supposed to be my role, number one. Number two, when you look at what Michael Nunez did with playing Little Richard in the Frankie Valli story, Frankie Lyman story, where he played Little Richard, I thought he was a better Little Richard than me. You know, so it's like we have all this open and carrying on, but the idea.
Yeah, I feel like he should have carried over to that movie.
Yeah. But the idea that British Black Americans and carrying on don't understand the struggle or don't understand what we as African American or American of descendant slaves have gone through, I think that's a bunch of bullshit to me. Okay. And the reason why is because, hell, if you look at British history and carrying on, racism is race. They still face the same kind of shit that we do. Now, they may have not have gone through the slavery portion of it that our country has gone through, but they still get discriminated against. So and then you got somebody who idolizes Aretha. You know, so she understands who the character is and this, that, and the other. That's why I'm having my little to do. But what she said in this particular clip that I played is dead on point. But let me do this. I'm gonna play this right here.
Cynthia Erivo has been tapped to play another American icon, Aretha Franklin, in the new Nat Geo series, Genius Aretha.
It is scary, I guess, to take on one of your heroes, another one of your heroes, but it's exciting. I guess the idea that I get to be part of the telling of these people's lives, these stories, is what I've always wanted to do. As an actress, you dream of being able to be given the chance to be a part of the telling of rich women's lives, and that's what this is, and I think I'm just excited to be able to do that.
Before her untimely death, Franklin was keen on Halle Berry playing her, but the Tony, Emmy, and Grammy Award winner has gotten the stamp of approval from Franklin's family and estate. The news was met with some controversy online, but Erivo, who has already dealt with backlash over her role playing Harriet Tubman in Focus Features' film Harriet, is taking it all in stride.
What advice would you give other young actresses who might
face the same storm, you know, about how to deal with naysayers, haters as the kids call them, you know?
That you should understand that everyone is entitled to how they feel, that it is not a crime to feel things, but to stand strong in your grace, and know that if you do the hard work, hopefully that will come through.
Let us know what you think about Cynthia Erivo playing Aretha Franklin and Harriet Tubman in the comments below. For HipHollywood.com, I'm Jasmine Simpkins.
All right.
I tell you what I think.
Okay.
She need to come over my house and run through some lines with me. I got a script for. Oh, Big Red. Oh, Daddy. Daddy, no. Oh, I didn't know it'd do that. See, I need her to say them things.
Here's what this is, because see, I'm realizing something. Who was the one guy? The black guy who played in 12 Years a Slave.
That was Jada.
Okay. There was controversy because he was another British black actor who got this particular role. And I know Sam Jackson was probably the only person that I heard that had something to say about it, you know. And what he said was he was proud for the brother to get the role. But he was like, you know, did it have to be him? Because there are, you know, there are black actors here who could have done that, you know. Why did I have to go out and blah, 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 blah. And so he said something about that. But here's where I find to be very interesting, because those who have come over here and they are now American citizens, okay, they are American citizens, okay, who you know, they're training. You hear about the schools and stuff they go through. They go on the audition calls like everybody else, okay. I'm not hearing this same shit for Daniel, how do y'all pronounce it? Kaluuya, who's playing Fred Hammond in Jesus and the Black Messiah. Okay, I'm not hearing that. And he's a British actor. He's a black actor playing the fuck out that role from what I'm seeing in the clips. Okay, so why is it that we're having this big old slam now? To Vicky's point, and to what I adore about what she said in the clip that I played, is just that over here, the powers that be, y'all know damn well that black actors here, we've already been struggling. We already have been doing X, Y, and Z, particularly since Cynthia, when her playing Harriet was directed by a black woman. That was Lemons. What's her name? Casey Lemons. She directed that. So, and understanding that, I'm like, okay, but wait a minute. You know, why was it that became an issue? So I get where everybody is going, but I'm also looking at it for talent wise, because we don't know what the audition was. We don't know who all showed up for the audition. And then here's another thing. Here's another thing that we have to look at. Most American black folks here are tired of motherfucking period pieces. We tired of always having to be the one to play the slaves and to get over on the massa and tell that particular story of our history. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that every time those
I'll be honest with you, my choice would have been Jennifer Hudson. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. That's just how I feel. You know, when it comes to certain iconic, you know, female musicians, right. I just Jennifer is always on my go-to list. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a negative thing to say about their choice.
Right.
Here's
what it is for me, because when I first heard this coming up, okay, now I'm gonna give y'all my reel on it. My reel is this. I thought that the film was gonna come out first, okay, because it's ready. They keep pushing the goddamn date back, because by now the film, if they had dropped it last month as they were supposed to, the film would be out now. Okay, right. and this would be a non-issue as far as I'm concerned. Okay, because and just like Vicky was saying in the clip, there's an interview where Jennifer is saying, I know Aretha always wanted her story to be a film. And so she handpicked me, you know, to do the film. Okay. So because I'm doing the film, what are you playing?
The piano. Hold on. Look.
Definitely said the piano. The piano. Okay. But I thought that the movie was going to be out by now, and this would be a moot point because this is going to the TV and this, that, another, blah, 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 and all of that. Now, what Vicky said, now further along in the clip, and because I'll only get 5 minutes to put up here, further along, she said something that I thought was very interesting. And she said, well, is it ironic that they are doing this on the National Geographic channel? Not Discovery, National Geographic. Okay.
I thought that was a little weird.
Now, usually, National Geographic is talking about, you know, they animal wild kingdom, you know, they are jungles and care. No, they do documentaries on places and all this and the other. They're not the go-to for movies. Now, when she said that, I chuckled. I said, bitch, I can't fuck with you with that because you're right. Okay. So, there's the thing. So the whole idea of this, I think that it was just absolutely shady for me because you got the movie coming out, and I think this is industry doing this, actually. This is the business, and I think this is the point that all of the power to the people children are trying to make, and that there is industry has got to a point where now they're playing the bait and switch game. You see what I'm saying? We're now having a conversation over British blacks versus American blacks that really need not be a fucking conversation. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're all part of the goddamn diaspora. And hell, we all are actors. So why isn't the scope open? Then you have them, they push this film back and push the film and push the film. Okay? They did a lot of shooting of respect down here in Atlanta. Okay? Because hell, they were taping at the Fox on several occasions across from where I work. And hell, they even came over to my job a few times and filmed it at the job. So because of that, the film should have been out. But now we're sitting up here, we're about to pit these women against each other in the public. Who's the better actors? Who could this? Who's the better singer? Because both of them are singing. Both of them are from Broadway. You know, Cynthia did Broadway, so did Jennifer. They both did The Color Purple. Actually, they did The Color Purple together. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I talking about? They did The Color Purple together. Because Cynthia played Nettie, and Jennifer played Suge at the same time. Okay, so they've worked together, so they appreciate each other's talent. And now we as the public, now because of what's going on, and I believe this is industry related, they've got this whole thing now to where we're pitting these girls up against one another unnecessarily, and that don't need to be. It really doesn't need to be. Now I understand it's kind of like y'all know how they did how folks felt like the Grammys did the tribute to Aretha fucked up, and it really wasn't no tribute. But then when Black Girls Rock did it, they feel like, well, we gonna give her a real tribute. So they did a tribute to Aretha Franklin, okay, and pulled out some heavy hitters and this, that, and other the way that they were supposed to, and things of that nature. You know, to give her the respect that she deserves, and you know, for who we think she is in our world, okay. So I think this here is the same thing. You got the movie, and then you got the film. You know, I mean, the made-for-TV movie, then you got the film that's coming out. And yes, Aretha did handpick Jennifer. She handpicked her, okay? So this here is where we are with this, and I think this is becoming a moot point because now we are about to allow industry to do something that it always does, and that there is put shit into something that need not be there.
Just to
you know
sell
what I'm saying? Just to sell a motherfucking ticket, because it's all about a coin now. It's all about a goddamn coin, and to sit down there and to get ratings over there for National Geographic. I went to go look up, and I'm like, genius, what is this series? Okay. I wanted to see what the series was and who else have they done. Well, it's been around since 2017. Okay. But some of the people that they've had in there that they've done these kind of documentaries on, all these little made-for-TV movies, Picasso and the liking. You know, I haven't seen any name up in there other than Aretha that's going to draw somebody's attention and say, "Ooh," you know. So that there is where this is. So I'm like, okay, here we are. We're gonna let industry come up in here again and pick some shit that need not be there. So now, what are we going to do as people? Are we going to watch it and be like, and be in celebratory mode because they're doing something on Aretha? Or are we going to watch it?
I say don't support it because to me it looks like a ploy to save the network.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what it looks like.
How about that?
I'm only going to speak from my professional side of the coin. Okay, and it looks like a ploy to save National Geographic because they ain't been making no noise.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back up because I got the comments coming in, and I want to. Okay, hold on. I saw the whole clip, and her IG was very disrespectful towards African American people. I've been hearing about that. I haven't seen that, but I got to see that so that I could see what this is. So they can't play historical Black Americans. That's what the claim is, or folks are not appreciative if they do. She seems to be cast as Black American legends. Okay. What you say? Thank you. Okay. Some do. Right. Okay. I enjoyed hearing it. So did I. You know, I thought the script was a little weak because they made it to a musical. And that's what it was for me. Because I know she could sing, I was like, this song really didn't need to be here. But y'all did that because I know she could sing and she from Broadway. But that's a creative difference, you know. But the movie I like the movie. Okay. Of course, the power to the people to them, like, okay, she killed up everybody else. She killed all the Black folks. She standing up to the Black folks. But when the white man was there, she let him go. She didn't shoot his ass. I'm like, y'all, you know what? Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves sometimes, child. You're too Black for your own damn good at times. It's African Americans in this country that don't understand the struggles. Oh, now that's big right there. She got her nose. Okay. That ain't what she said on ID, but I'm gonna sip my tea. Now, let me give you credit for that because, see, I don't know when the IG was made. That particular clip came out in October of 2019, when they first started the thing. That's October 2019. I don't know when the IG was made. Okay, indeed, I'm not mad at you, Red. Okay, right. Chatwell Ejofa. Okay, yeah, that's the guy from 12 Years a Slave. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is kicking ass from what I'm saying. I'm going to do that. Bottom of the barrel. Okay. How many Black actors don't know shit about Black history? Can't fuck with that one. But is Jennifer Hudson the best actress for the job? For the movie, she is. Yeah, because she's doing the film. This here is just a whole nother project. It is a separate project from the film. Okay, it's a separate project from, and I'm gonna give y'all this because y'all remember the whole big thing with Halle, because everybody think it was Halle Berry, but it's Halle Bailey. One of the girls from Chloe and Halle, the sister group, the singers, who's now going to be the Little Mermaid, and we got a Black mermaid. Well, then they did that and said she's going to play in the new film. But then they did the live action on television and had that white girl and confused the shit out of everybody, didn't they? And we were like, well, wait a minute. I thought Halle was supposed to be doing this part. What is going on? But they did the live action on TV, and that came out first, right? That came out first. And then they had to sit down there and do all this explanation, you know. Oh, well, no, this is just this, and your Hallie is still going to do the movie version and blah, 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 blah. So it's the same thing here, you know. Before Aretha died, didn't she pick Jennifer? Yes, she did. She handpicked her. Okay, but that was for the movie, yes. Okay, Jennifer Hudson can act, but it's the director's choice. Okay, okay, yes, okay. Hey, just finished my rounds. Now I'm here. Hey, baby, what's up, princess? Yep, okay. Sister versus sister, not a good look, in my opinion. Honey, that I must share that with you, because it's not. It really isn't, and that's one of the things that I was trying to get to. Okay, okay, truth, baby. Okay, okay, we all agree. National Geographic has always been disrespectful to blacks and Africans. Remember, Africans want to act prissy over the African booty scratch the insult, but it was documentaries by National Geographic that started that. I smell something foul because Aretha Franklin was a writer during the civil rights movement. So do I. Like I said, the shade is that, you know, everybody pushing this. And because this is television, honey, they're able to go on with their damn marketing and carrying on, because now this is integrated air before the movie comes out. And that's what I found to be the shade. I'm like, this would be a non-issue had they released this goddamn movie in January like they said they were going to. January 2020, because that was already pushed back. They need, and so yeah, there's shade somewhere, and I don't know, but it's shade in the game. Okay, petty people, exactly. Okay, Halle Bailey as Ariel, yes, exactly. Okay, when is the story about Aretha Franklin coming on and getting on? Come on already. The one with Cynthia Erivo. The one with Cynthia Erivo is coming on National Geographic Channel starting March 21st. It's going to be a 4-day series. It's 4 days that they're going to tell the story. Okay, made for TV movie. Okay, headed out. We'll catch the rest on the replay. Oh, he going out and about. Hot damn. Okay. Jennifer Hudson outplayed everybody in Dreamgirls except Eddie. I'm Team Jennifer. Okay. Okay. Hey, princess. All right. There we go. Okay. So, okay. So there we have all of that. And that there is where that is, honey. So I'm just trying to get a feel, because, you know, when it comes down to it, I don't want us to get into this whole thing of British black versus American black, and because their whole argument of you don't know the American experience, or you ain't there, because, honey, many of us don't really care about the damn experience anymore. It's all regurgitation at this particular time, and most of us are all about trying to get our coin now anyway. A lot of people don't care about history and trying to be accurate and stuff until it comes down to it. I mean, hell, let's look at what they did with One Night in Miami, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. One Night in Miami is absolutely stunning. But I heard Tariq Nasheed tear it apart, okay? And this, that, and the other, because he felt as though that they shouldn't have did this and they shouldn't have did that, and blase yakky spleen. You know, he feels like, you know, some shit that should have left out of this, that, and the other. But this here was a suggested conversation that was had. Now, Jim Brown is still alive, but Jim Brown sat there and said, yeah, they had a conversation, but he never said what it was. That there was private. That's why they went to the hotel, where didn't nobody know who the hell they were, whatever. So that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So now we have that, and I think that it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. However, you know, everybody want to be too goddamn black for their own good at times. And just, you know, we can't have nothing. When Black Panther came out, and now everybody wants that. Well, shit, y'all done made all this money. What y'all gonna do to help the black community? Because the black community help. Bitch, when that came out of Vivica Fox's mouth, I want to jump through the motherfucking TV screen and be like, bitch, you was then set it off, bitch. What the fuck did y'all do for the goddamn black community? Okay? The hell? Okay, here you go. That's the same thing that didn't see. I know you followed it because you quoted his shit. That's what the fuck he said. Tyreek, one night in Miami, tried to low blow the honorable Elijah. They ain't trying to low blow shit. Okay? The whole thing of it is this: if somebody had a suggested conversation, okay, what the hell do you think they're talking about? Okay? If this was a suggested conversation, okay, knowing that at that particular point, Malcolm was about to dissect and leave the nation the way it was and all that shit, what do you think? Okay? I'm telling you, see, that's the shit that, oh my God. Okay, it's yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Made for TV and movie are two different things, and the cast will not be the same. Exactly. Sorry about my sloppy voice texting. What's your ebonics? You're stupid. Okay. One Night in Miami was a fantastic story. It really was. Okay. Very rarely will you see the same actors and actors in made for TV movies and a movie. Of course, child, of course. Now you will see it on Broadway. You see the Broadway actor coming from the stage to do the movie. You see that often. But yeah, she was in Soul Food. Who? Who was in Soul Food? Right. Okay. Okay. Wait a moment. It is me, but now people chipping on her because of what she said on Saturday Night Live about Gorilla Girl. That's what SNL do: mimic and make fun of others. Oh, you talking about Regina King? Girl, bye. Okay. And you know what? I'm not gonna even entertain that bullshit. That was funny as hell. That was funny as motherfucking hell. And the thing of it is this: all of us that sit up there, we don't call her stupid, we don't call her dumb, crazy, fool, we don't call her all kinds of shit. Okay. And oh, you talking about Vivica? Yeah, she was in Soul Food, the movie, right? The movie, and not the TV show, right? Okay. Because the role she played in the movie, that was Vanessa Williams who played it on the TV show. Yeah. Okay. It was funny. Yes, the hell it was. That shit was funny as fuck. Okay. And she sat there with that guy. That was funny. Okay. However, we got people now, we're just in the era right now, and I'll be glad when it changed over to where we balance out. Because everybody wants to sit down here and act like they too goddamn sensitive for their own good. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say it like this, I'm going to say it like this, I'm going to say it like this. And that comes from the goddamn alphabet children. Y'all know I say that every time we talk about sensitivity and freedom of speech. Because the alphabet children started this motherfucking bullshit with stuff being goddamn hate speech. Can't nobody have a motherfucking opinion these days because now everything is hate speech. Everything now is this. Everything is that. Everybody want to be too motherfucking sensitive. Now, you want to talk about pussies? Okay. Yeah. Or should I say nuts? Because nuts are more sensitive than the goddamn pussy. Okay. How about that? Okay. Yeah. Nobody has testicular fortitude anymore. Okay. Come on back because I see you back. Okay. Nobody these days. Everything now is all about this, that, and the other. That goddamn skin. Oh, I'm telling you, folks. Now we're getting into this me versus the world kind of thing. Okay. It's not even us versus them anymore. It's me versus everybody else. And nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to hear each other out. Everybody talks from a place of one-sidedness. Everybody wants to be motherfucking right. They don't talk to be heard. They talk to be right. Don't want to sit down there and listen to all points of view to get a well-rounded conversation. It's none of that. Okay. It's none of that. And I have an issue with that. Okay. I have a strong issue with that. Okay. Because the art of conversations, The art of conversation is being lost because everybody in their motherfucking feelings. Pussies take a beating, okay? Stronger than penises. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, they do. Okay. No, they take more than a beating. They take a pounding, honey. Okay, and then get back up, dust it off, and say I could do it all over again, honey. Okay. Nuts cake, honey. You sit down there and graze them bitches, honey. You down for 3 hours.
Oh, pounded the pussy, grazing the nuts.
See? So yeah. What you say, TC? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck them, exactly. Okay. Exactly.
Man.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Oh, nothing, man. I'm sitting here. I'm looking at all the stuff that people complain and gripe about and everything. But nobody focuses on the big picture of the real shit. Do you realize what can happen for black women in cinema if motherfuckers embrace this situations?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Not just black women, you know what I'm saying? How many people protest against Israel?
How many protests against what?
It wasn't it was Elder.
Idris?
Because when you hear him talk,
because it get wet, don't it?
See?
Okay.
You cool
Everybody
with that.
talking about, right. Everybody cool with him because he wasn't cool with it. See, and this is where I'm going with that. This whole bullshit about British Americans and London Americans and everybody are coming over here. And they can't relate because they don't know what the American experience is in this country. Is bullshit. That there is bullshit. Because like I said, they come over here, they done became citizens. So number one, they're going to learn it because number one, they're going to know the difference immediately what racism is in this country. Number two, they're going to get down and hell, when you start dealing with Hollywood and this, that, and the other, and shit start to come about, you start to do these particular characters and got to do your research, you're going to learn very quickly.
Okay, excuse me. When you take that citizenship exam, isn't Black history on there?
I've never taken it, so I couldn't tell you what that is.
I believe there's some questions on there that would raise an eyebrow for somebody who has never experienced.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's good. What you say? Amistad. Never said.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, book.
Right.
Enough said. Okay. What you say? Why I get mad with what Regina did? All she done was shit about the Gorilla Girl. Okay, the Gorilla Glue girl. Okay, right. Okay. Nikki, I was in T24/7 earlier and seen you on the panel cutting up about Nature Boy. Refresh every 30 days. They get a new one. I got the same old dick. You dumb book. Black America being black is going global. Okay, right.
Snap that pussy back. Ding.
Okay, right. Are you ready to come up in here, girl?
I'm gonna cut the thing then.
Uh-huh.
I was in the comments, but I seen somebody say they saw me over on the T.
Yeah.
I know y'all saw me over there cussing people out, and it was needed. So I ain't gonna apologize for it. They got on my nerves, and I cussed their asses clean the fuck out. Sure did.
Well, I'm glad you're here because we just got on the subject of pussy snapping back every 30 days. And
Well, wait a minute. Can I send Medusa this link?
Yeah.
I don't want to be because it's cupcake in the house. Somebody, what the fuck? Y'all just
well, there was no
ambush me?
pussy here. Now that you're here, you can speak on it.
Okay, Medusa.
You so damn stupid.
I'm about to send you this link. I think these niggas trying to ambush me. Talking about pussy snapping back every 30 days. Oh, we done been
Black
ambushing
actors playing
both
black
rooms. We
people,
done
is
went in.
that really an issue? That you
I'm
know
about to
what?
send you the stream
Right
yard.
there.
You got stream, you use stream.
Right there, honey. Okay.
Nikki,
Well,
we
what
were
about the
saving the
question
role
covered?
for you. We didn't
You
want
was-
to go to get nobody from Britain to explain us about the snapping back of the coochie.
Well, y'all
Okay.
know I don't hardly ever had damn sex, so I'm assuming my damn coochie is always snapped back. What the fuck?
Okay.
There's your
What about the
uncles in here
question
with that mess. Don't blame
in
it
deep
on
cover
me.
when the police asked Lawrence Fishburne about the N-word? So I can only imagine what the question was. Okay, right. Okay, Jared, you crazy. Okay. There goes my baby cussing somebody ass out.
Yeah.
No, Black history isn't on the test. As a matter of fact, Africans are warned against blacks. Have you ever taken that test, or have you ever
Remember, I
seen it
told
to
y'all
know that
about
for
that
facts?
before. I told you guys about that before, that there are
I
a
want
lot
to
of
see the
Africans
test.
before they come over. They there's this thing they got to go through. They tell them to stay away from us, that we are lazy.
Yeah,
we
they
are,
teach them. They
we are
teach them
criminals.
That I know.
we are this.
I was told that when I was going to Wayne State University. I met folks like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. She
Yeah,
said, "I
they
didn't need to
told.
apologize. I just seen you, and I was laughing my butt off."
Well, thank you, T. Thank you, T. Y'all know I can't be nobody but me.
Okay. Well, everyone have a wonderful evening, and God bless. Okay.
Bless you.
Good evening, all of
Hey,
y'all.
Vaughn.
Okay. Hey,
Vaughn
Mom.
must ain't picked up his
Vaughn,
date
what's
yet.
happening?
Snapback coochie. Okay. You so
Yes,
stupid.
honey.
Okay.
Vaughn must ain't picked up his date yet. If he's still in here with us.
I don't like stinking ass Africans. No way.
Oh no, it is of no consequence.
With your
That's not
stinking
good to
ass.
say, oh. That's your brother and sister, oh.
Okay.
I just don't have to deal with this nonsense.
Okay. Yes, I was married to a foreign chick getting her citizenship. Okay.
Boy, you going to jail. We national.
Okay. Okay. So no, because see, no, I asked that question not to be it was to be shady because I know this fucker like to throw shit up in here. But I do want to know if you've seen it for real, because a lot of folks will sit down there going on implication and won't have no facts to back it up. So no, if you've seen the test or whatever and have gone through, well, wait a minute, how did you see it? Because or what was it
I
the
was gonna
study?
say I didn't see the test. Y'all know I got friends that's in different regions of Africa, and I've had like at least 3 of them say that. Somebody from Morocco, somebody from Ivory Coast, and then somebody in Ghana. They all said it.
No, that's not what you
They
said.
know nothing about the
No,
Guyanese.
he's talking about
the Guyanese
test
are not
itself.
included.
No, he's talking about the test itself because he said the test doesn't have any questions on there about Black history.
No, what it
Why
says
would it?
is
It's
that
not
we are
American
black.
Black history.
Black is of darkness. It is of evil. We are thieves.
Yeah, they tell it.
So I'm sure that within the study materials and stuff that's what he's talking about. Because unless you've seen the test, how would you able to see the test itself? I know because the way how I'm picturing this is like how we study for the ACTs and the SATs and that kind of shit. You know, you got study materials, but you don't actually have the actual test.
Right.
You
or
know,
the actual questions. You got things
right. You know what I'm saying?
along the lines of what it should be.
Right. So that's
time.
how I'm thinking about this and things of that nature. So if he saw the actual test itself, then that means this shit was fraudulent from the beginning, because if you actually saw the test, in hell, you could give her all the goddamn answers and
If you
et cetera,
saw
et
the
cetera.
test, how'd your ass going to jail?
Okay. so that's what my head is.
No goddamn more.
It's almost time, Nikki.
What? What's that? What you got?
Almost time for to put the club together. Club Beagle.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
All right.
Some folks ain't shit. Black Americans, Africans, whites don't make a difference. Some folks are shit. Okay. Well, how about that? So you're telling me they told them to stay away from us Black Americans because we are lazy? Yes,
we
honey.
lazy
Yes.
and we criminals. Yes, they
and
did.
we criminals
That's why,
and yes.
That's why a lot of them come over here with that attitude, like they feel
Yes.
like they don't be. It's not that they just didn't like us. They were taught to not like
They were
us.
taught that. Yes, yes. I've been told that, like I said, when I was going to Wayne State
they
University,
they still do that shit.
Yeah.
Don't say they were. They still do that shit. They have not changed that shit at all.
Okay. She said, we get no respect at all, but the thing is, they really come over here thinking they are better than us, for real. Like Paul Mooney said, don't get mad at us for being here. Y'all didn't fight for us to stay when they were stealing us. Okay.
I remember that. I remember when Paul Mooney
Okay.
said that.
Yeah. Well, I'll be
That
damned.
shit
Yes,
hit
honey.
me. That
Now
thing hit
listen.
different.
Listen, I want you have to go over and when you look at some of the shit that they get in their news about us. Okay, it's
Y'all know they
media
get all the
manipulation and stuff
propaganda.
because
The
they
propaganda
get a
of
lot
it
of
all
shit.
is
Yes,
crazy.
listen, I got to find this. I'm gonna find this in a few minutes. There's a link that I got to find. It's a Chinese. It's a Asian. I won't say Chinese. It's an Asian sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's called My Nigga.
I know the fuck you lying.
No, I'm not. Girl, when I saw it, honey, I howled, and I didn't know to be insulted or to be like this is. I didn't know because I was in such a space to where that's the tagline. The tagline is the mama and the daddy and the kids. It's that's how they my nigga. And that's the punchline. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it on the commercial break.
Please
Okay,
find it.
I'm gonna
Lord, I
find
just
it on
got
the
a
commercial
goddamn
break.
headache. I just
And
got
I'm
a
gonna put it
headache.
up in
I
here
just
because
got a
baby,
headache.
what
I
I tell you,
promise you, I just got a headache.
listen, it baby. Okay, yes. Wait a minute, you know what? Fuck you. And you know what? You're gonna make me cuss your bitch ass out. You're gonna make me cuss you the fuck out. Yes, Florida Evans, Demetrius Evans. We had to go over the test with the lawyer. The topic was the certain black groups were called militant, which was funny because my dad was in a couple of those groups. I'm gonna kick your Florida Evans
Okay,
ass,
hold on.
bitch.
Excuse me. No, excuse me. Calm down.
What?
What? No. Calm it down.
What?
This is the part where your brother sticks up for you. Haji, I'm gonna need you to tell your sister that I went out and bought a big box of condoms and I can't wait to talk to her.
Y'all is listen.
Now you stay off my brother and I'll stay off of your sister.
Oh! I heard that.
Okay. So Did you say you had to go over the test with the lawyer?
I guess
That sounds crooked as fuck.
It sound like a marriage couple type thing that they had to go over it.
Yeah, I get all that. See,
but that sounds crooked.
My ignorance is this.
Yeah, because I'm not understanding. I thought the whole thing was that they were supposed to be studying, not
my ignorance is this. My ignorance is going into the play of if this is a test,
you get beat the fuck up.
That means you're supposed to be doing the test, right? Okay. If this is study materials, then we can study together. But when you go in there, you don't know what the hell the test is. Now, if you're talking about you had to sit before the lawyer, then that means y'all getting ready for a motherfucking case. Did that become client attorney confidentiality and privilege and shit? Because if you have the actual test, then that's cheating.
Hey.
That's illegal.
And that's what I'm saying. If this the actual test and not just the study guys. See, the study guys and what they say that this may appear on the test in quotes, then we got all that. But the actual test, that's where I'm stuck. Because shit.
Can I ask Red a question right quick? I just got a phone call.
What's up?
And that was especially because then it can calm you down a little bit. So one of your nephews want to know, is Kanye a better rapper than Will Smith? If y'all think I'm lying, Molly is on his phone. I can't make this shit up. And you ain't put me in that bullshit. You not put me in that bullshit. I don't even want to be a part of that.
No, he ain't a troll. No, he not a troll, buddy. No, how'd you like to stir the pot with me? Because okay.
Oh yeah, no, Haji not a troll.
No, Haji not a troll.
No, Haji is family.
No,
so
he's family. He just Haji bored and just got to want to start shit with me. That's what it is.
We all that's all good and
but
fun.
It's all in fun, honey. But he did say, okay, he put up the name of the skit. The skit is called Tokyo Breakfast because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what you said? Who the hell asked the question, Aunt Nikki? I'ma slap a hoe. That's her son. That's her son. The citizenship test is written, but an investigational test. They want to know everything. Okay, then that makes better sense. That makes better sense. better sense. Okay. I meet family, damn it. I know. They know you my sister. Okay. You just send the YouTube link, Tokyo Breakfast, my nigga. Yeah, okay. Just sent it to you. Okay. I'ma want to see it. I know. I'm gonna put it up in here. Wait a minute. He said he sent it to me. So hold on. Let me take a commercial break. This is a good time to do it because when we come out of this break,
and can you
what we gonna go into?
In addition
I
to
am.
the thing?
I am.
But yeah, I need to. Okay, Will Smith, Kanye West.
I gave them a reference. I said, listen, please do not sleep on Will. Will found his niche in that happy rap. I said, but what I'm gonna need for you, because it's both my sons. I didn't know Amir was a part of this bullshit too. So I said, I'm gonna need for both of y'all to just go listen to Brand New Funk and then call me back.
Right. I was going to say, go listen to the real Will, not the commercialized Will.
Right.
How about that?
You know, them two is the babies. They 23. They don't
And
know.
then tell them,
They
don't
just
listen to shit Kanye got to say, and they'll be okay.
Listen, I need y'all to protect your brain cells right now.
Oh, not protect your brain cell. Okay. Well, how about that? Okay. Well,
I'm on commercial because I need to see this shit. I need to see this.
Go to the private chat and read that.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah. No, just get on private chat, honey. And let me. I'm gonna go here. Let me start the commercial.
Come on now. Okay, black on. Get into it. Black on. Look at that. David Ford right there. That's his thing. Black on. He don't know Tom. Look at that. David Ford. That's his thing. He don't know Tom. Yeah. Yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't see the demons. I can't see the demons, but I can see the light.
We are creating black luxury across this country.
I am Audrey Jackson.
I'm Greg Jackson.
On February 19th at 4 a.m., a gun was used to take my son from me. You know him as Pop Smoke. We call him Shar. Because of gun violence, I'll never see my son run up the front of our steps, taking them two at a time. He won't ever take my hands again and dance with me. He won't come into my room and muscle pose in the mirror. Gun violence destroys families. It must stop.
What's up, everybody? Eric Buckner here. You know me as EB, Young Easy, Eric Buck, all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm here to kick it with y'all about this little podcast I've been doing. You know, I talk trending topics. I talk about the stuff we as people need to talk about. I talk about some things actually that people kind of want to shy away from, because we got to have these discussions, folks. That's how we get better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hold on. Yeah, so anyway, you know, I do it Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. You can check it out on Facebook, on YouTube. You know, it's a good show. I say get into it. Yeah, you want to know the name of the show? You said, hold on. Hey, you, get off my lawn. Yeah, anyway, that's the name of the show, by the way. Get off my lawn. Check it out, Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. Let me go handle this.
Hello, and hello again. Hey, I'm Helena Hologram. I'm your host of that wonderful show that comes on every Monday night at 9 o'clock p.m. sharp on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Do me a big favor, go over to the YouTube Live and look for Hey Bitches. Like the video and subscribe so you can become a member of the Hey Bitches Live page.
Have you tried Big Rob popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in an FDA-approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at Hey Big Rob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
The views and opinions expressed here on Dish TV are strictly those of the hosts and guests of this program. They do not reflect the views and opinions or governing actions of any of the sponsors or affiliates of Dish TV Entertainment, Artist First Entertainment, Big Guy ENT, Atlanta Hot Radio, Black GDP TV, or Diversity TV. Your viewing and listening discretion is advised.
All right, and we are back. Now, here we go.
Yeah,
No, No. But hold on. Keep that attitude because I'm going to share a screen. I'm going to share a screen. And I want y'all to get into this, honey. Wait a minute. Make sure I share the audio. I want y'all to get into this. Y'all ready? And here we go.
Look at this shit. Yeah.
Good morning, nigga. Good morning to you, nigga. Your stock went down, nigga. Motherfucking Fujitsu Heavy Industries, one crazy nigga. Damn, this stock market is more unpredictable, nigga. Hey, Mom, what you cooking?
Your favorite, nigga. Chicken and waffle.
Bitch, you my number 1 nigga.
Hold on, my niggas. What's missing here?
Oh. Are we some dumbass niggas or what?
너희요! 야카마시! 난적한 나요!
What's up, niggas?
Yo, Grandpa, what's with all that crazy gear, nigga?
Oh, I go out for rest of the day. Anybody call for you, Grandpa? You tell them this nigga.
What?
What? I tell you what. Your report card is down, nigga.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. You failed everything except animation.
So what? I don't need a school anyway.
You don't need a school. If nigga no go to school, nigga no get a job. If nigga no get a job, nigga no make no money. If nigga no make no money, nigga no be able to afford BMW 7 Series, nigga. There, my little nigga. Okay. It's okay.
Yo! Did somebody order a case of 40s? We did, nigga!
We sold up. Now this black motherfucker on here delivering beer talking about somebody order a case of 40s. And they say we did, nigga.
So at first, I was mad from the beginning. I'm mad from the beginning. I'm still mad, right? But I'm like, who really appropriates our culture even more than white people? Then I said, okay, so maybe it's on that type note, because y'all know y'all like to copy every fucking thing we do. Look at them little dances and shit, fucking Jabberwockies and all that old kind of shit. Y'all dancing better than black kids now. So I'm like, okay, I'm still mad. I don't like it, but maybe it's because they trying to lighten it up. But the black guy coming in at the end, Made me go right back to the motherfucking beginning. Y'all knew what the fuck you was saying the whole motherfucking time, and he was the punchline so that y'all could say it to him.
I'm strangely crying. We need to fix our image, plain and simple. That comes from us making light of that shit. Serves us right. Nigga better go to work. Okay.
I don't.
That shit was not
I
funny.
kind of disagree with that last comment a little bit, only because we've had to turn those negatives into positives. Do I think us turning nigga into an endearing term is that good of a thing? I'm conflicted with it. But y'all know we are a certain age, and now it is what it is.
Right.
We've always been the people who had to take some fucked up shit and turn it into gold.
I really can't be offended when we do it to ourselves. That is pathetic, and so are we. We do act like that.
But not all of us. That's not a broad paintbrush, and we don't all act like that.
Okay.
Can we? Do I? It depends on the setting.
Well, here's the thing, and I think the conversation becomes, which leads us into the main topic about that. There is, how are we able to look at ourselves in the mirror and absolutely tell ourselves the truth? Let me read how I wrote it up, because I want to read this.
You know, I teach on that every morning.
Man, fuck that. How about we do a motherfucking skit and upload it to their network and motherfucker goddamn call each other chinks and motherfucking gooks and all that kind of crazy ass shit.
I mean, we're gonna be banned from every motherfucking thing. Watch. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit.
Now wait a minute.
What's happening, my pie face?
And
egg roll, you son of a bitch, chopstick having ass motherfucker.
You pay now. You pay now, bitch.
Oh.
Who is that? Is that one of my nieces?
I will cupcake.
Okay, wait a minute.
I gotta call you.
Okay.
Let me know where you need me to be.
This I wrote this up. Okay.
I got me ready to go drink that drink. Y'all know I still ain't drunk and it's in my refrigerator. I'm about to go drink.
Okay. Learning how to fix yourself in the mirror. Okay. Why is that such a hard task? We often want folks to tell us the truth, but why are we afraid of facing the truth about ourselves? What are we afraid of accepting? What are we ashamed of facing? That's the main thing tonight, Churren.
Okay, here we go.
I teach on this every morning. It's my topic of
I came up
every
here.
morning.
Here's a master plan. Here's a master idea. Right? You know, all the disrespectful, derogatory terms that we use, terms of endearment that we use in our culture. Okay. Let's do a 15-minute skit, but everybody got to take on a disrespectful name.
I'll write that.
And be addressed.
Okay.
All right.
I'll write that.
Yeah.
You gonna direct it. I'll write it. Red, you handle
you know damn well I got that.
You and Mook handle the other
just like you don't like. Okay, just like this. Here's a prime example. Meet you don't like the word punk, right?
Right.
So through the thing and everything, if through that skit, if every time I say something to you, I use that, yo, punk ass, hey, punk ass, come over here, punk, write it right here, right? You don't know how to spell punk, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like a black man don't like to be called no nothing femininity or no bitch or no hoe. You know what I'm saying? And you can be like, oh, well, bitch, I'm writing punk like you told me to write it, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the females don't like to be called no hoe. If you got a motherfucking script that makes sense and it speaks volumes like that, people will get it.
All right.
Okay.
Meet you directed. Red, you and Cole, make sure everything go right.
And then and then at the end of it, we'll do the disclaimer like a lot of folks do. You know how they say, well, you know, if you're part of the violence, all the hotline, that kind of thing. Yeah, we'll do a PSA at the end and be like, yeah, we know we pushed the envelope with this because of such and so on. Yeah, we could do all that. Shit. Listen, y'all know when it comes down to pushing an envelope, I'm not scared to push a goddamn envelope. In fact, motherfucker, I do more than push it, honey. I'll deliver that bitch. Okay.
There you go.
I delivers it because see, my whole thing is this, okay? The only time I cringe is if it's something I don't know about or if I think it's a little too soon. You know, let that breathe for a minute, you know? Let that breathe for a minute because it won't be well received. When we're doing stuff that we know is going to go for the jugular, okay? It's all about timing. And stuff that's a little too soon because we want them to get it. We want them to hear it. It's just, you think you know me about it. Just like you don't like the word punk. I don't. Right. And
that tickled you, right? But you get what I'm saying?
Right. Well, he think he knows somebody. Okay. Okay. Well, it says people feel uncomfortable about using that word because we glorified it and make money off of it. I can't fuck with that one. Okay. Blackface merch is huge selling as a huge selling item in Japan. Okay. When bitch became acceptable, it started being used more. Baby, you know, back when we kids, bitch was a fighting word because you couldn't call no bitch and it didn't get your ass whopped. And you know, listen, or cut one because the rain.
But you know, bitch got comfortable.
Have y'all ever seen that clip of the girl? She's a comedian, but she does a clip of the word bitch in like 9 different syntaxes so that you know when you be like, bitch, she mad.
Right.
Bitch, she got some guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Bitch,
yeah.
You fly as hell.
Right.
She broke it down and it was like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you gonna give it to us to degrade the shit out of us. We gonna turn it around and we gonna be like,
turn it into a separate
camaraderie. Now that is what the skit needs to be, because how we have empowered certain words. You know, how we have empowered certain words because we say that we take the sting out of it and we redefine the word. But just because we redefine the word does not mean the word still don't have its original history.
Right.
You know, and that's why folks still get offended by it or personal attachment to it. The word punk, it don't mean what the street means. The street is the word punk means a plank of wood. Okay, that's what a punk is. A punk is a plank of wood, just like a cigarette.
Now listen,
okay.
When I got
hold on. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like, okay, like women don't like to be called bitches from a man because it's a derogatory statement. Okay, you don't like to be called punk because of doggone what is state, you know, trying to state. Okay, that's just like it's hard to call a special man. You call him a sissy, he gonna fight you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got punk.
Now listen,
punk biz or gay.
When we was little, and I didn't get till I was older to know that punk was really offensive to gay men. When we said it, it makes sense now. But like if we was playing, or somebody be like, "Oh, stop acting like a punk," and you saying it to me, it meant stop being scared.
Right.
That's how we always took it. I didn't know that it meant that until I got older and seen how homosexual men responded to it. And I was like, well, when we say punk, we mean like stop acting like
you gotta remember this, Nick. You gotta remember this. Here's a prime example scenario. Meech, is the second time this happened to you this week, but I need you to be a straight man right now. Okay. Okay. So here it is. I'm gonna play the alphabet. You doggone tell Meech quit acting like a punk, like you just said.
Okay. Okay.
Action. Y'all going.
The movie ain't even that goddamn serious. Stop acting like a bum.
Well, what the fuck does she mean by that?
Right.
And I be like,
right.
And you confused.
And when we do that, because
Right.
then both sides can get it. Some people don't get that's what that means. Because I had my cousin, my aunt, Uncle Lenny, all my life, right?
What'd you say, my aunt, Uncle Lenny?
Yeah.
Right.
Team
Hey, hello. Hello. Don't make me get my shirt.
But you know, I never heard him getting offended by somebody like people saying punk, but he would damn sure say, you can call me a faggot if you want to, and I don't give a fuck because this faggot can still whoop your motherfucking ass.
Right.
So he was offended by faggot, but not so much by punk. And I guess it's because the way, like I said, the way it was used, it would be like kids, like stop being afraid.
But I'm gonna jump out here I'm gonna jump out here in the waters of the rainbow and say somebody more on the film side don't like faggot.
Yeah, well, that's you just heard me say my aunt, Uncle Lenny.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's pushing that, you know what I'm saying? They pushing on the 75 percentile of the film, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where that they like, hold on, motherfucker. I was born a man, though. I'll whoop your ass.
Because wait a minute, y'all know we gotta make sure
Let
we
me break
use
it
them
down.
all. Because we could put coal in there too and take
Right.
the old word.
Yeah.
Bull dagger.
Yeah, bull dagger.
Bull dagger.
Bull dagger.
Child, when I was little and I
yeah.
heard that word, I would get scared. Like,
Yeah, because that sounded like a disease, don't it?
sounds
Bull dagger.
derogatory to me.
Okay.
They don't like dyke.
No.
They don't like dyke.
Right.
Well, then
Now-
there you have it, because you got Keisha and Cole and their set of friends who will turn it around. Like they did the
Right.
show called Ask a Dyke. And they ask and answer
Right.
all these questions because they was letting you know, bitch, we like girls. That don't mean we want to be boys. It's a difference.
Right. And here's the thing, because see, a lot of that it comes from exactly how it was used and how it was weaponized. As with anything else, the word bitch, and now I'm gonna tell you a word I can't stand is broad. I can't stand what straight men call women broads.
My oldest brother, God rest his soul, y'all. My oldest brother, not nobody, not even extra family. Like my oldest brother, Kevin. He called everybody a bro, and y'all know he's like 12, 13 years older than me. So when I was little, I didn't know there was nothing wrong with the shit. Because he called all the girls, bro. Like it was just a
Oh my God. Wait a minute. I'm having a moment. Oh my God. I'm having a moment.
Bro. This fucking bro getting on my nerves. This goddamn bro.
And that. And what it is, it just sounds. Well, I got to look it up. Research it. Whether they done left. But what I've always thought that it meant broad as far as they wear bras, okay, and not broad, B-R-O-A-D. But that's how I've always taken it. But every time a man said it, it just sounded like some bullshit. It sounded very chauvinistic. It just sounded like she was just nothing but a goddamn sex object. It had all of that wrapped in. And then men would say that shit with so much calmness in it. Oh, and my father used to say that shit, which is
I tell you, my brother used to do it too. Like, it was a every day, all day, every day vocabulary.
Damn turn.
I went over that bro house and I would hear him in his
I hate that motherfucking turn. But again, it's used as weapons. Okay, for me, my dad, they do faggot a lot, but you know, and anytime my father used the word faggot, I knew he was wanting to fight. Okay, because he was saying in that tone, like, nigga, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking faggot's ass. You know.
But did you know? But did you know the American dictionary for broad is a woman? It's a noun.
It didn't mean wide.
Bullshit.
I thought broad meant wide.
It says
the broad spectrum.
It has that definition, but then it has it also featured in the American Latin language as a noun, and it says a woman.
Get the fuck out of here! I never looked the word up. I never looked it up.
I just did.
I never looked it up. Ain't that nothing? And you said a woman. It doesn't say derogatory term for woman.
It just
It
say
says
a
a woman. Ain't that nothing?
And that's what I'm
Ain't
saying.
that
Like, I
nothing?
didn't realize it was something that could possibly be offensive because the way my brother and his friends let it roll off their motherfucking tongue, it was their whole everyday thing when they was talking about a girl. I never heard them call a girl a bitch or a hoe or nothing like that.
But
It
she
was
was
always
always a broad.
That
Ooh.
broad over there, man. That
And
broad
I'm gonna
my
tell you
goddamn
something.
nerve.
I think I prefer bitch over broad.
For real?
I prefer bitch over broad, bitch. A girl bad.
I think I'd rather somebody call me a broad than to call me a bitch. Unless it's an endearing like bitch. If you call me bitch like that, yeah. But if you mad at me and you say, you fucking bitch, yeah, then I'm gonna fucking chop your head off. But if somebody be like, oh,
I'm not a woman. It's in that regard, honey, that I'm so glad that I was not born female. Because bitch, I swear this on everything that is real, everything that we know to be tangible. Child, have I been born female, bitch, I probably wouldn't be here today. Because that term there just, oh, I'm having conniptions. Y'all talk. Oh, no.
Okay, look.
Another break.
Hey, and guess what they did? Hold on. Guess what they did next to the definition? It said a woman, but then they used it in a sentence. And it said, when I get off work, I always get drunk and hang out with broads at the bar. That's what the sentence was up under.
And you know he over there his head about to pop off. Why would you tell him that?
I'm telling you what I read. I can't make this shit up.
And you said that's the American Dictionary.
All this shit was here.
It ain't in Webster's, is it?
He said American.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're going to make me get a letter writing campaign together. I bet you that's been there for years like that. It's probably been there for years. And I never looked that word up because oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all talk. I got to go off the camera for a minute. Oh.
Hey, brother.
There. Look, I need you to speak on what you went through earlier with your argument to the people because I know they want to know what you was talking about.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna leave you. You got the whole screen. I gotta do something real quick.
Okay. All right, people. So this is what had happened. What had happened was we were on a panel. Somebody that was one of the Nature Nuts followers left, right? His name is Liddy. Liddy left. Liddy is explaining to us that he never was there in the capacity of actually being one of them. He was there basically as an op to find out some shit, you know. I don't know if I believe that or not. Doesn't really matter. He seems to be sincere. I don't know. People be saying whatever they want to say. Only thing I found funny about it was Liddy didn't leave until Nature Boy did something to disrespect him. So I felt like if you were in there as a plant op, whatever, you should have stayed in, even if he was a little bit out of pocket. That's just my opinion. Okay, so fast forward, Liddy's doing the panel. It's supposed to be all these people on the panel. I go over there really just to watch. I wasn't going to get up on the panel. And then Liddy was like, you know, Nature Boy be saying he from New York, he from Philly. I said, hold the fuck up. What we ain't going to do. Philly ain't claiming none of that bullshit. So I was going to go up on the panel just to make them laugh about that. Now, meanwhile, while waiting to get on the panel, there's another Nikki over there. Like, we kind of run in the same Beagle circles. Like, a lot of people on Beagle, like, they support each other. So we go on each other's panels and stuff like that. Now, although me and Nikki don't really agree on too much of anything, I still come over to her page. She still comes over to my page. We just do stuff a little bit different. Y'all know I'm straight to the point. Nikki she needs to figure some shit out. And I'm like, when a motherfucker show you who they are, believe them. So she take a little bit longer to believe them. So that'd be our issue. So Nikki tells Liddy later on in the broadcast, because if y'all go over there to see it where T says she told me was on the T, it's not till close to the end. So when I get up there, before I get up there, Nikki says, let Aunt Nikki up here. She is an ex-friend of Nature Boy's. That shit had me fish greased the fuck hot, okay? So by the time I got in the box, before I was even able to really get out what I wanted to say, I had to let her know, don't you ever in your motherfucking life. I think those my exact words. Y'all can go and look and see. Don't you ever in your motherfucking life associate me with being a friend. I did an interview. I ain't his goddamn friend. Don't you ever in your life do that. Because I know sometimes people over there be being a little shady. She said she didn't mean it. Somebody told her that. Okay, so if you the person that told her, you can kiss my ass. I ain't never been his goddamn friend. What I said was I was able to speak to him even after the interview because in his moments of clarity, he listens. Now, he might listen and say some shit that makes some sense right then, but we all know that Nature Nut is going to go right back to who the fuck he is the very next day. So I take it with a grain of salt. So when I do try to talk to him, when I was trying to talk to him before, because I haven't reached out in a while, it was only when I felt like it was really something to say. So then, yeah, it had got a little heated and stuff over there. But in the end, it was more about me going off on people capitalizing on those people as opposed to really wanting to help. If you only following them because you want to put that shit on YouTube, the gossip, if that's your only motherfucking content, for real, I got a problem with you. The T, show every goddamn body. And the reason why I like the T is because the T don't get on there and talk shit. What they do is they play the whole recording of whatever it was, a confrontation or a conversation was, and they play it and they let you figure it out for yourself. So I do like them.
How about that?
So my thing is, are you doing things that can help somebody when they come back? Y'all know when I interviewed Tori and I interviewed Boomy and Nazine, our interviews was only the very first little bit about it was a few questions about Nature Nut. I want to know what you're doing now, how you living now. Are you okay? What do you need? What can you give to help somebody else who may finally see the light and leave? You know what I'm saying? I have seen things that I deem to be disrespectful, and I've reached out to Nature Boy's first baby mother, who wasn't a part of none of that carbonation or melanation or anything like that, but somehow they always dragging her into the shit because she was the one who got abused first. So when I see some disrespectful shit, what I do is I hit her up and I say, hey, this is blah, blah, blah over there. She'll respond back to me. And one time, and this was so dope because this is what I like about some people. There's a girl over on Bigo, and she was discussing how bad he had treated the first baby mom. But she had the baby mom's picture up from when Nature Boy, her shit looked like.
Oh, wow.
It looked like, remember like on that episode of Martin when he was fighting Tommy Hurst, and he was he said, I don't want to fight no more. It was something like, it was terrible, but it was nothing funny about it.
Wow.
So when I told her, she asked me, she said, can you ask her to take it down?
Right.
Now, mind you, I ain't never talked to her like phone. This is just Instagram messages. I went back over there. I said, hey, she does not want that picture up. If you're going to speak about her, don't put that girl instantly took it down. She took it down. I went back. I said, baby, she took it down. She said, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're not trying to do nothing to help, I got a problem with the motherfuckers sensationalizing this shit. So, yeah, I went the fuck off and I cussed all their asses out.
Okay, right. That part. Okay.
There it is. You got yourself together. You done.
Yeah, I had to have a woosah moment, honey, because that damn, that was just up under my skin, honey. I done finished off my cocktail. You see my glass is empty. No Applebee's glass. But that's all right. I got my squeeze bottle.
I'm about to go get mine out the refrigerator.
Okay, then let me go to some of these comments.
I'm actually in a lot of pain, and I need to take my ass to sleep. Y'all, remember I said I was coming in late. I was coming in late because somebody asked me to be a part of the event. Like, we're hosting these different nights, right? So that everybody can support each other and everybody can make their quotas. Well, child, they said they was bringing in new characters, y'all. What they didn't tell us, me, Medusa, and Natural, that they was the characters was dressing up like old men, right? And they were looking for some girls.
Oh Lord.
So they had us over there talking all sexy and stuff. I said, well, shit, I could see, because y'all know I don't talk fresh and stuff. I said, but I'm going to practice this week because I'm coming back next week and I'm winning. I'm getting all y'all to coach me.
Derek said he is in, honey. This is for, okay. That mirror, back image. Bam. Okay. My 7-day challenge. Okay. He said, you missed it when he was up in here. His challenge was for everybody to do a no hate, no hater comment challenge. And that is for 7 days from February 23rd to March 1st. Don't post, don't repost, don't acknowledge anything that somebody posted as hate, and don't comment or respond back in hate.
I don't do that anyway, so I'm good.
Okay.
Because I look at it and be like, I'm not arguing with nobody who's on the other side of a goddamn screen on some negative stuff.
Oh, no.
How about straight reversal?
How about a straight reversal, an overtly feminine male character calling a thug type punk? Okay,
yes.
You know, I do that, child. Listen, anytime I do this because I'm ready to fight, you know that. Me take no punk, he'll whoop that ass. You better tell him, Book. Okay, we went to high school together. How did he know? Shit. Okay. Okay, I agree with her growing up in New York City. When you call someone a punk, that you were scared, not that you were gay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think sometimes in different places. Now we can't deny the derogatory shit like the F word and that day. Child, just to say bulldagger make me feel bad. Those words like that. We knew universally those was derogatory terms. But like I said, growing up for us, punk meant you were scared to do something. And I ain't met too many homosexual people that are scared to do nothing. So that don't define them to me.
I used to laugh and say, if I was gay, I would still beat your ass. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Anybody in here, or you talking to the YouTubers? Okay. Use queen more than 3 connotations to queen. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Men say a lot of foul shit. Yes, we do. Okay. It has the usage slang. Okay, right. Dated informal broad, a woman. Wow. Okay. Unless I invited you to my circle of family, I wish a motherfucker would call me a bitch. Okay. Okay, right. Oxford Dictionary were my so you got yours from Oxford. Okay. That word has never been a term of endearment. Wait a minute, I got to read this from Facebook because it cuts off. Hold on, I just had it and I should have wrong on the phone. Yeah, I call myself, and that's what it is. I'm trying to turn the volume down on the phone.
Well, Haji, there are some people that call their mama that. They just ignorant.
Okay. Okay, that word nigga has never been a term of endearment. It's a form of casual disrespect. If it was endearment, would you call your mama that? Blacks are always in competition with each other, and the word nigga was our way of taking the edge off of dealing with each other. Calling someone a punk is like saying useless or something people walk on. As you know, on the streets, gay men are exactly like straight men. You don't want to be tagged at was weak. Like fag is a cigarette, but the insult is, wait a minute, the insult is a cigarette that's passed around. Now, you know what? Let me give you this, because I think I like how you broke that down, but I'm going to say that's a stretch. Okay? I'm going to say that's a stretch because, see, okay, then that's community property, honey. That's what trade is. Trade is community property. A cigarette is not necessarily community property. A joint is. A joint and a goddamn blunt is, honey, because that's what gets passed around, puff, puff, pass. Okay? But a cigarette, no. Not like that. Not in that regard.
Yeah, okay. That's not as commonly passed around. People would rather give you another cigarette than let you
give you one, but they're not going to
they'll give you the cigarette. As they say, I'll give you my short when they get almost
right.
I'll give you the end of it. It's not. And just like we said, me and who was that who said they grew up in New York? Like punk was not that for us. You know, we was born in 1970, so
right. Here's where it is. The reason why it's such a thing for me because my father made it that.
Yeah, and I can
And
get
for
it. Like I
me,
said, when I got older, I didn't realize
yeah.
until I got older because for us, that's not the way we used it.
No. For me, my father made that word for me. Okay, because it had more strength than fag or faggot in my house because that's what my father did, as particularly with me. Because he didn't have no punks in his family. He was, well, y'all know that story. But I told you he raised me up to his goddamn eye level. He threw me across the room because he thought that I wasn't as masculine. Okay, and so he saw me as weak or as less than him, and I'm his firstborn. Okay, so that word punk came with repercussions from my dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, I had to deal with that from that motherfucker up until I was 8 years old.
Got it.
Okay. After I stopped living with him, there's no way on this side of creation, honey, that another motherfucker will call me a punk and think that it's supposed to be over.
Yeah.
Now, in my wisdom and in my age, because I'm older now and I know how to let certain things go. But you best believe to call me that and serious about it, no, there's no another song. If you don't fight it,
because I know
even
even now for us, like if I hear my kids say that's some punk ass shit, they still mean you acting
right,
scary.
right, okay.
So,
No,
yeah, so it's
wait,
like we really do have to be mindful of where the words derive from and what
right.
the malice that was intended, because you never know when you offended somebody.
Okay.
And that's where the education comes in, and we have to teach our kids.
Nikki Liddy was lying. There was so many videos of him.
Tracy, I was trying to be diplomatic.
Okay. Oh damn, Nikki, she said that. Okay. That was my first and last time on T2 24/7. They too much. I'll be in jail.
Listen, Trey, it was what you said, but I was
Not
trying to be
okay.
You know they put me on places. They be putting me up on places and I don't be knowing I'm there sometimes. So I be trying to be diplomatic about some shit. But you're absolutely right, and I absolutely know that to be true.
Okay.
I was trying to be politically correct.
I got called fat growing up. No shit. I had a few fights for sure. Okay.
Right.
Oh Lord. And my brother, I fought that for that boy. Lord. Okay. Damn, Joe Jackson Taylor wasn't no joke. Listen, no, my father wasn't, honey. He was one of them old. It was rough, and it was the 70s. You know, hell, you talking about between that. My brother was born in 73, so roughly about 75. You know, I stopped living. We would stop living under the same roof. But by the time, by 77? No, my sister was born in 77. So yeah, 78, 79. That was it. By the time I was 10 years old, my father was not a part of my household anymore. That's 1980.
No,
Okay.
wait, your sister was born in 77 too?
Yeah.
My little sister was born in 77. Look at us.
Okay. So
the sister was born in 77.
okay. Yeah, they just turned 44 last Saturday. Yeah.
I can't believe my little sister's that old. She'll be 44 in May.
Right. So because of that, that's what that was. That whole stigma, that whole idea of what that is. Let me take him out of here until he come back. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring us up like this. So here's where it is. We're gonna go to the proverbial mirror. Because all of this conversation that we just had goes to that mirror. Looking in the mirror, and you got to face yourself. Okay. As I said at the beginning of the show, I'm piggybacking off of Helena's conversation that she had over there with Derek, the remix. And it was about how do you live in your authenticity? How do you live in your truth? How do you get the strength to live in yourself? But the question becomes, for me, I want to flip that. How do you face yourself in that mirror and learn how to accept who you are? Learn how to accept your flaws. Learn how to accept your fabulousness. Learn how to be honest with yourself when you're looking at it. especially now, because here's the caveat.
I was getting ready to say, when you get done, let me take it, since that's what I'll be teaching every morning.
Okay. The caveat is this, because see, I'm experiencing this now. Now that I'm of a certain age, and in 2 weeks I'll be over the 50 mark, because I'll be 51 on March 4th. Y'all know my celebration starts the 28th, so y'all know my season is coming. So get your gifts ready. You see that Cash App? We'll talk later.
Yes.
What I'm experiencing now is because we have so much going on around us, people dropping like flies, okay, and things. And so you start to think about your own mortality, you know, and what am I going to leave behind? How am I going to see the world? And, you know, you try to look at your benchmarks. Did I accomplish what I set out I was going to do? You know, have I gotten too old to do this? And I know I said I want to do that, but shit, you know, I done had life that came in and I'm not as spry as I used to be. You know, I done had all these goddamn surgeries and stuff, so my energy levels are not where I would like them to be. You know, so what is that? So now the caveat is, when I look in the mirror, all I see are my flaws. How about that?
Okay.
I go to my flaws faster than I go to my perfections, because now it was the other way around before. Before you see all your good, and you didn't want to face your flaws. You didn't want to face those things. Well, now we're at a point where here we are, and all I see are my flaws. You know, how am I doing this? How am I doing that? You know, how is somebody supposed to like me or love me or appreciate me or see me this way? You know, and I got this going on. I got that going on. Oh, I done gained this weight. Oh, I done had that damn surgery, but I done gained the weight. Now I'm about to get big again. You know, I'm there. You know, I'm not nowhere near what I used to be, but you know, I done gained this little 60 pounds back. You know, and it's 60 pounds more than what I'm supposed to be. So now it's like, okay, well, are you gonna do the work to do it? What you gonna do, bitch? You got to put up. You know, I'm there. So when you see all of that, how do you accept what is truth? How do you accept your truth? You have to accept. How do you accept the truth? The truth is. Then you have to accept your truth, because there's certain things that are your truth and your truth only. I am. Okay. And then how do you accept it? How do you move on? How do you change what needs to be changed? How do you give yourself the strength or permission to change that? You know what I'm saying? What is that for you? How do you move on? How do we get this going?
Can I
Yeah,
start?
come
Let me
on.
start y'all with the classes that I've been giving in the morning down to them Bigo streets. Okay. So first of all, we have to, I say do a list, right?
Mm-hmm.
A pros and a cons list. On your pros list, you have to be able to high five the shit out of yourself for your accomplishments and everything that you know that you are worth, and everything that you deem to be good about you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But baby, when you get to that cons list, this is where you're going to have to get honest. This is where you're going to have to, not that imaginary mirror. I need for you to go stand in front of that mirror that you love the most. You know, the one when you put on your clothes and you like, yeah, that's that bitch. You got to get in that mirror and be honest about the cons. Once you are honest about your cons, that's not going to make them go away.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're going to have to work on them one-on-one, because they're going to require some shit.
Say it. Got that process.
So if, like I said, I'll use the easier ones, right? Because I'm always telling people, you can't be worried about, oh, is he going to like me? Am I going to have these friends or that family member? You know, you have to worry about being good with you on the inside. Because once you are good on the inside, that shit gonna exude from the inside out.
How about
So
that?
I use a simple one because more people can relate to this, okay? So you're not in a relationship. We're gonna take a person not in a relationship right now.
Right. Dig it.
So you don't realize that every
I'm a
man or
solo.
woman you
Go
done
ahead.
had, every man or woman you done had, you ain't cooked the motherfucking thing because bitch, you don't know how to cook.
How about that?
You don't know how to cook. But that's not the end of the road. See, now you know that's the con, because it's cute in the beginning when he want to take you out everywhere, or you know, you just, baby, would you Can you just take me to the, or can you bring me some? That shit gets old, okay?
Right.
So now you trying to figure out, how am I going to make myself better? Because I need to figure out, how come I keep losing these goddamn men? It's because you're not doing what you need to do for you, not for them. So what you do, go on down to the YouTube streets if you need to. First, I'm going to give you step by step.
Well,
figure out what your favorite dish is, or somebody in your family, your mama favorite dish, your daddy favorite dish, whoever you love the most at this point, right? I'm talking to you. Cole said I'm talking to her. Well, I'm talking to whoever need this word. That's who I'm talking to. So you get the list of everything you need to cook it, right? You go to the grocery store, get everything you need, bring it back. Go on down to them YouTube streets. I promise you, somebody over there is cooking what you got. Even if you just Google it, a video is gonna pop up.
Well,
you do that shit step by step. And I'm not telling you it's gonna come out perfect the first time, but I can promise you it'll get better and better if you keep on trying. And watch how happy you be when you get that shit so perfect that you ready to call your friends and be like, bitch, come over here. I done made this shit and it's good for real this time. I promise you it's good for real. See, now you happy about what you did to change you. So once you happy about what you did, that happiness is going to start exuding from the inside out, right? And then you're going to start attracting different people in your life because they seeing you happy. And you happy with you, not happy for your kids, not happy for that man, not happy for that family member that get on your motherfucking nerves. You are happy for you.
Right.
That's a little bit different. It's such a different feeling. So if you, that woman that always said, oh, these niggas ain't shit, ain't shit. No, bitch, you need to go look at you and figure out what's that con on your list to keep making you attract the ain't shit niggas. Because I promise you, when you figure it out, find the tools that you need to fix that, watch. It ain't going to be no ain't shit niggas that you attracting no more. Because them ain't shit niggas ain't going to be able to connect with that new energy that you got.
Well,
you said what, Cole? You better tell it. She said you got to become the person you want to date. Life Jenna said it best. Don't be out here looking for, you can't be a nickel out here looking for a dime.
Well,
you can't say you want that motherfucking CEO, that motherfucker working at that Fortune 500 company, and bitch, you ain't even took a test to get your GED. Come the fuck on. This is shit that will make you happy, make you proud of yourself. When you're doing the things that make you happy and make you proud of yourself, you're going to attract a whole different type of people around you.
A whole different caliber. Secure, that's right.
Right. You will be so secure in your shit. You're not going to give a fuck because you're going to be able to spot that motherfucker that ain't shit a mile away and be like, oh, nope, not him.
Right.
That bitch is messy. No, I don't want to fuck with her either. You know what I'm saying? Your shit just going to be different. You're going to tolerate a lot of less shit because you're happy. Sometimes when we ain't happy with ourselves, we tolerate too much shit. We tolerate so much shit because we not happy and we just want to be around whoever or want whoever's approval. But when you happy for real, you ain't going to give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
That's my piece. That's my
that's your piece right
editorial. That's my editorial.
Is that the editorial?
Yes.
Okay, is that the editorial? Okay,
well,
hold on.
I used to give the editorial, but I had to give one.
Okay, my little sister too. She was born on my mom's birthday at 77, and she gets on my reserve nerves.
Not the reserve. Girl, that gotta be bad when you go.
She said my anniversary is still going. Okay, then. Okay. The mirror can be your friend or enemy. I say to that, when you think you look good, the mirror will say different. Same as life. Just when you think life is grand, boom. Okay. Church, Nikki. Okay, right.
Y'all ever go to the look, y'all ever go to the bathroom mirror and you just put on some stuff that you really, really like, but you only looking from here up because you in the bathroom mirror.
Okay.
And then you walk past that other mirror and you like, bitch.
Right. Why switch out a dime for a penny? See, get out of my head, because that's exactly where I was going. When she said a nickel, I said, you meant a damn penny, honey. Because most folks don't even give themselves credit that they are nickel. Hell, half the time they so goddamn broke shit, they 0.5% shit.
Look,
okay,
you out here wanting the CEO, you don't even know what the motherfucking acronym mean.
See, right. Okay. And that there. So also, you know, in looking at that mirror and looking at means of wanting to accept yourself, we keep saying we want folks to tell the truth, honey. I need somebody honest. I need somebody honest and truthful. We always say that's what we want in life, but we don't never give that to ourselves. We never give ourselves the appreciation of honesty. We never. What is it that we are afraid of finding out about ourselves? What is it that you think you can't handle about yourself? What do you think is going to be embarrassing? Okay.
Shit,
What
ain't
do you
nobody
think?
but you and you in that goddamn mirror.
Well,
so if it's embarrassing, see, that's that thing.
Oh, come on.
If you accepting your flaws, like, listen, I don't like being this fluffy, but I am losing my weight back. You understand? My ass
Say
was
it.
all the way back up to an 18. Now I'm back 14, 16. Where am I comfortable? In a 12. So that means I'm not comfortable until I get at least into a 12. I got to change that. But if I'm comfortable, because some people might say a 12 is still too big. But if I'm comfortable in a 12, then I'm accepting it because I love that.
How
You
about
can't
that?
be worried about what somebody else is thinking. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? You got to worry about how it make you feel. You have to worry about
Okay.
what you
Okay.
feel about it. Because y'all ever see some of the big fluffy girls that be way bigger than even when I'm talking about like in the 18 and stuff, them motherfuckers be 24, 26 and they happy as shit and that shit flow off through. Their confidence is off the motherfucking scale and they look good in they shit.
Well,
Cause like I don't even feel like in a 14 and stuff like that, I don't feel like I look good in my clothes. You understand what I'm saying? But I can see
right.
a girl who's a size 26, she confident as shit in that 26, so it looks good on her. And the reason why it look good on her is because she's so confident in it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know what's okay for you. Because just like I said, when you happy with you, you're not gonna worry about what another motherfucker say. If it's making you uncomfortable, then fix it. That's all you can do. Try your best
Mm-hmm.
to fix it. But if you okay with it and you happy in it, man, fuck these niggas. As long as
Right.
you ain't being abused, you ain't getting your ass. Listen, because you know it's some like me, like say some caveats in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people
Mm-hmm.
don't know what happiness is. But I'm talking about true happiness, being happy with you. You will
Right.
know when you're happy because you won't put up with nobody else's
With nobody else's shit.
bullshit.
Hello. And
Come on, Meech.
there will not be any ceremonies about why you're happy. You know how we go
You
through the
just gonna live
ceremony?
it.
You're just going to live it. Okay. Um, and she said my fingers hurt. You doing all that time and she said my fingers hurt. Shit.
Girl, I be feeling like that too. Even when I say I need to be down in the comments because I'm doing homework and other shit, I can't help it. I just get my ass. I can't.
But you know, we have to give up the ceremonies and give up the extravagance of trying to announce ourselves or whatever. See, this is the difference. I tell folks all the time, I had to learn how not to demand my respect or whatever. I have to command it. Okay.
That's a big difference.
There's a big difference. I'm a bigger than life personality, and there are moments where I get introverted because I know I'm so big. Sometimes it comes across wrong, you know, and then depending on the circles that I'm in, being around a whole bunch of straight guys, if I don't know them, my confidence and my exuberance is very flamboyant, and see, it will make me a target. You know what I'm saying? So I had to navigate my way through the waters to carry it on, until I get to that comfort level, and then boom, because it is what it is. Now I've learned how to stop dumbing myself down. That was something that I did because my vocabulary used to be out of this motherfucking world. And if y'all think I talk now, honey, y'all missed the days. Okay. But they are returning because I'm learning how to get back into. See, I was one of those nerds that used to read the dictionary for fun.
Me too. But it helped me because being a writer,
You
that's
know?
what helps. Your vocabulary gets so vast that you could describe stuff.
Yeah,
So
which is
different and
why
So
one of the
don't think
reasons
y'all,
why
because
I
I
like
curse my ass
watching
off. I curse
old
my
black
ass
and
off,
white
but my
movies.
vocabulary is very vast.
That's why I like
You'll see it in
watching.
my writing.
Why I like watching old black and white movies and carrying on, because they they spoke very differently. When you look at some of our old black entertainers, those who we revere. I mean, hell, Mother Cicely Tyson just left about here, but when you heard her speak, everything was oh my God. When you heard her speak, everything was regal and reverenced.
And
Okay.
Mother Maya, the cadence in her voice.
Yes. The rhythm, all of that, the cadence, the rhythm, the power behind it. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else.
Wait though. I'm glad you said that. The power, but she was not raising her voice. That's power.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What you say? She said, "What means you have that finesse to fit in regardless. People have the issue, not you. Message. Yeah, you're right. You damn right, honey. That I know. Because I can't stand quiet people around me. I'm like, honey, you too quiet over there, honey.
You're sneaky.
Come on over here and speak to me, because we ain't gonna bite you, child. You got a voice. Let it be heard. I'm one of those kind of people. Also, somebody else who speaks, and notice that we're talking about the women, because I'm gonna get on the men in a minute. And that there, I had the pleasure of interviewing her. Okay. I had the pleasure of interviewing her, and that there was Lynn Hamilton. That's her given name, but y'all know her best as Donna from Sanford and Son.
Which one was Donna?
Fred's girlfriend, the nurse.
The nurse.
The nurse, yeah. I interviewed her, and when I tell you, speaking to her, okay, who else gives me that is Susan Taylor, the former editor of Essence magazine.
Oh, you know who do a good one for me too? Not as old Shirley Ralph.
Oh, darling. That's the theater in her, honey. She's theater, she's a drama. Okay.
And you can see it because it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jennifer Lewis does that.
When
Jennifer Lewis does that grandly, darling. Okay.
When Mama speak, she commanding that whole world.
Okay.
She's not playing with you, cheering.
Men who do that, and we don't have a lot of men who are that way today.
Not today, but we had them.
Okay. You said Sidney Poitier. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you one that folks forget about.
I bet you I didn't. Go ahead, say it.
Roscoe Lee Brown.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that. Oh, that's the first time you ain't really been in my head. We used to be.
Where you at?
I was talking about Harry Belafonte.
I knew you were gonna go there. Yeah.
When I watched the movies and stuff that he was in.
Yeah.
The way he spoke, just the elegance in the way he spoke, and that damn Paul Robeson. So if y'all know who these people are looking like, we can't help it. We film these is old Paul Robeson way back when the black and white movies first started.
I was told about him when I was in high school, and when I first got into acting, and I was told that I need to study him because they said you got this voice and this presence
like his. Yes,
like a Paul Robeson. Yep. And I was like, really?
That's not
and
a lie.
Then, baby,
ooh, actual. How TLC said that's actual. And
okay. Factual. And okay, James Baldwin, his motherfucking vocabulary was out of this.
And when he talked, it wasn't never on. No, he wasn't angry.
No.
And even when he was, it still was.
Right. And that is where I got to bring myself back. Okay, right? Because I'm going there. You knew I was gonna go there. James Earl Jones, baby.
Y'all know we was going there.
You knew I was going there. That's a given. Yeah. Okay, love Jennifer Lewis. I want to meet her. So do I, honey.
Me too.
Okay. But that there. When we talk about excellence and getting back to us and bringing us to a space of of ownership of who we are, a space of dignity and things. And we have to look well rounded. Now, this is not to say for those of you who don't aspire to talk like that you don't have dignity and you don't have integrity and things of that nature.
Right.
Because that ain't your thing. You know what I'm saying? Those
But if it is your thing and you scared, some people be scared.
Okay, right.
Don't be scared.
Right.
Let them hear your voice.
And let them hear it. Got to go to bed early day tomorrow morning for some volunteer work with my mother. Okay, baby.
All right, I hear that. Yeah, my ass
okay.
Too,
Yeah, we finna go ahead and shut this down in a few.
Y'all, you think about this, especially if it's in you and you want to do it, and for whatever reason you're afraid. Not that you have stage fright, but you might be afraid of what other people might say. Think about all the people that fought and died for us to be able to say what we want to say.
Right.
Think about it like that, because that might be able to give you a little bit of courage. I ain't sure. I'm just trying to give you some tools. What you say, Mitch? The tools, put in the toolbox.
Okay, put the toolbox, honey.
Put the tools in your toolbox and then pull them out when you might need them.
When you need them. That's right. That's right. It's better to have and be prepared, honey, than need it and not have it. Okay.
I was so happy last week with before them two was acting stupid, but when TZ got here, I said, I need you to put my new frame and stuff together. He said, Mom, you might need some tools for this. I said, your mama got tools. I got a hammer, I got a screwdriver.
Okay, how about that?
I got a socket set. I got all that shit up in here now. He was freaking out because I would always forget to buy that.
Right.
When you're a single woman in the house and there's no man around, you don't even
think that's what Esther Lorraine taught me, honey, because my mother kept tools. She kept tools, and one of the things that used to get on her nerves was the fact that, remember when they were trying to market tools to women? They come in pink cases and purple cases and them little pretty little colors. She said, God damn it, this ain't gonna make whether or not I'm a woman or not. I need tools. Fuck all these colors.
Right.
I mean, okay, they pretty or whatever, but here, I need a wrench. I need a socket wrench. I need some goddamn wire cutters. Okay. I need a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, goddamn it.
Okay.
Listen,
I was so happy when I bought the one that got all the little different heads on there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this one because we never know.
Right.
Yes.
High five, Nikki. I pay homage to the ancestors.
Hey,
okay. Okay, now listen, that there is cute. We're finna go ahead and shut this on down, honey, because we've been on here for a little piece of a minute. And I've got to get myself into a headspace or whatever, because I'm finna shut off the phone, shut everything down.
Anything you need to tell me before you do all that?
Huh?
Before you do all that, anything you need to talk to me? You need me to call you first? Anything?
Oh yeah, hold
on.
I'm
about to do the same thing.
Okay. We'll stay on the line. We'll do that here. Okay. So what I'm finna do, I'm gonna let everybody go ahead on and take care of your prospective nights. It is Friday. We were gonna have some little fun because I'm gonna have y'all put up in here, the things that you do that you think is silly, that you would do when you think nobody is watching. Okay. And also, I was gonna have y'all put down here y'all weird foods. What is that weird food that you used to eat when you was a kid, but you still eat it now? Okay, for me, it's peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwiches.
That sounds like a pregnant woman's thing. I don't think I ate any like real weird foods, but I like things that normal kids didn't like. Like I love beets.
Okay.
I always have. Like today, I love vegetables. Today, I had some roasted Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
I put them bad boys in the oven with some oil and made up my little balsamic vinaigrette and some honey and stuff. Put them in there, let them things roast it off. Me and Cole was tearing them damn things up. I was like, you lucky I saved you some because she loved them too. I don't think it was like weird stuff. I just love vegetables where other kids be like, I don't want it.
Okay. So, yeah. So, all right. So, we're going to get up off into that.
Pregnant. And I can say, y'all know when I just was greedy as fuck. When women they talk about the pickles and ice cream. And I did try that when I was pregnant just to see what they was talking about. I ain't gonna hold that shit is good. I don't know why, but it's good.
Okay. I've never done it. But okay.
I don't think I've ever done it not being pregnant. I'm scared to try it.
Okay, succotash or however you spell it.
However they spell that shit.
I love me some succotash with some damn corn and peas and beans.
I don't like fucking succotash.
And a little doo-wop.
What?
You know, Secretary's got the corn and peas and lima beans.
And
They'll
lima
carry
beans and
some
all that stuff, right?
tomatoes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Sometimes it got squash in it. Some people put squash in it.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
love zucchini and all that stuff now. I don't think anybody gave me zucchini as a kid, but I like it now.
Okay. So, all right, everybody. We're going to let you guys go, honey, and all of that. Now, tomorrow is Saturday. We will not be on the air tomorrow. Okay, because we have an outing, and we're going to be at Lips, the drag restaurant, honey. So we're going to be there. I'm going to try to go live if we can so y'all can see what we're doing and have a little fun out there and all of those particular shenanigans, darling. Okay, so tomorrow we will not be here. So we're going to we'll come back Sunday for I Said What I Said Sundays, and we will let you guys come on up in for that. Okay, so you may finish all of your crumpets, darling, because the tea has been dished. And you, the dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat, honey. If you love us, tell all of your friends. Well, if you hate us, tell all of your motherfucking enemies.
Every last one.
Do know this. Everything that we're doing over here, honey, is going to move forward any way, shape, style, form, or fashion. You understand? So having said all of that, my darling, good night, good night, good night. Wait a minute, I got to make sure I can set up right. Okay, here we go. Good night, good night, good night, my darlings. And until the next time that we meet again, I want you to take care of yourselves, honey. Take care of each other. Be good to each other, honey. One thing about being a good person.
Do the mental health checks, please.
Yes. Make sure that you check on the strong ones, honey.
Check on your strong friends.
Check on your strong friends, because every now and again, honey, we need a little love too, honey, just to know that somebody thinking about us. Okay? So on that note, my darling,
Yes.
And scene.